And I respect their opinion as far as they don't come there to say lies about my own principle. I respect their opinion because if they belong to a different political party, that's for them. But we that wants Nigeria, a better Nigeria, we are more than them. That's all I can say. I yield here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your submission. Okay, let me hear from other people here quickly. Engineer Ken, I don't know if you're available now. Okay, we'll come back to you. Let me quickly move on now to Mr.
Sir, I'm available.
Okay, you're available now, Engineer Ken.
Yes.
Okay, talk to us, sir. Okay, hold on, Engineer Ken. I have somebody on the phone here trying to call in. My brother FA, thanks for calling in. Good evening to you. I beg, talk to us.
Good evening, Nigeria Watch. May God bless you.
Thank you.
Just want one call to correct Mr. Pansat. Oga, I want to tell you, the point of correction, if one is your person do something, like somebody like Chiwore, I don't even recognize Chiwore like a job person. You hear me? Chiwore not fit do something for Lagos because they use how they compare all the job. Okay? In this Nigeria's platform, there's job people here. It's a very big platform. If you don't have anything to say,
No.
Okay?
No. If you want to object any submission, you are allowed, but not in a disrespectful way. I beg. Go ahead.
No, sir. The way Pansat analyzed that Chiwore issue,
you disagree with it, right?
Yes,
and that is your right.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying. That is your right.
Because
but you don't have the right to disrespect me.
For example, because me, I'm not a tribalism person. Everybody know me. And one person will not do something, for example, then you just compare that person with everybody.
Yes.
No. I disagree with Mr. Pansat for that. You understand me, sir? So if you want to make reference, you have to be very, very just and write something. Just
go direct to the point. Yes.
You understand? So you will not come and say something because the whole world are watching. Like that was it's a very big platform. So I want to beg you, sir, please don't reference Chiwore to all Ijo. I beg you in the name of God.
My brother, Mr. F.A., before you go, I'll let you know, say, now you're right, and you have the right to object, oppose, disagree on this platform. The only right way any of us not get, including myself, not to insult anybody. Then me can say
no, I don't want to insult you. Say someone I so much love. The way I always follow up with sometimes.
Yeah, but the best way to know if you really love somebody, not to disagree with them sometimes. Anybody, if you have the best way love you, not they disagree with you, that will not be true love.
You understand?
I appreciate it. I appreciate the caller.
Even the other day when someone is saying Mr. Pansa always cause problem, I'm the one who stood up.
Now you still call in to defend that. Yes,
I remember. You understand?
Yeah,
I came here to come and study. You understand? Because every day we are still learning.
Thank you.
You understand? I know I'm not every day. I always with you guys. So someone will not come here to come and disrespect other
ethnic group.
So
Thank you.
Yeah, but let me just say to the caller, Mr. Davis, the caller, I recognize the voice. He's always coming in here supporting us, giving us encouragement, and I agree with him. But he misunderstood what I'm saying. I don't think I said that very well. I mentioned that we have one person like that in our own section. When they go over there and they start looking down, causing trouble within Nigeria, I'm saying that we need to all come together, right? I mentioned Joe Rukwe as one of our own, right?
Mr. Pansat, he was not the only one that picked offense from it. Even on the comment section, you can see Namdi. Namdi was trying to correct you right there that you stop talking about tribe and all that.
I know. I responded to him, but that is one thing that I cannot fail.
Can I ask a question here,
let me just finish. What I'm saying is that we have to face our demons, right? Talking about tribe, we have to. It's 80% of our problems. I'm a Pan-Africanist, like I told Ifeanyi on the comment section. I suggested to him that talking about tribe and clan is not in my lexicon ordinarily. But now we have a problem in the country where everything is tribal. So I can't just say, let me remove it from discussion. No, I am condemning those who are acting tribal. So when you hear the word, whenever I use that word tribal, it means that somebody is doing something tribal that is anathema to our nature and our future. So I'm not going to be here, sanitizing my comments. I don't comment to be liked. For example, the caller who I so like, he's come to my rescue many times. I don't know his name, but I could tell his voice, right? So with the problem we have going forward, including selection, is tribal. There's a lot of tribal animals,
Mr. Pansat,
and that's what it
Mr.
is.
Pansat,
Yes,
please
sir.
hold on. I have someone on the phone. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. Amo Yes Corner, thanks for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Yeah, good day to everyone. Yeah, I wanted to call in because Mr. Pansat is someone I have a lot of respect for, and he's one of the very few gentlemen we have on Niger Watch. I can say that boldly. He always comes in and he's very, very respectful to us as women. I really appreciate that about him. But the only part I push back on when he comes in and talks about it, it's almost, I get what he's trying to say, but I think it's maybe his delivery. Sir Pansat, if you can hear me, I think it's your delivery. Most times when you talk about, the different issues we have with regards to the tribes and all of that, it comes off as, you're singling tribes out. That's for me, that's what I get when I hear you speak about it. Even though I know at the core of what you're trying to say is, you're trying to get us to understand that we have to work as one, because we all know they use the worst of us to deal with us as a tribe. No tribe has been free of sabotages. They always go for the weakest ones, the ones that are selfish and only care about themselves, to use them against us. And that's why a lot of our brothers and sisters were sold in the first place. And we have to understand that their descendants are alive today and perpetrating the same destruction, So I just wanted to quickly come in and just add my 2 cents on that. Mr. Pansat, I appreciate you. I love you. In a brotherly way. I beg, would I not get that twisted? I respect you.
Mr. Elvis.
Thank you for calling.
Mr. Elvis. Mr. Elvis, please. Can you allow me to put a caveat on this? Because I think people are overflogging what Mr. Pansat said, and I don't like the time. I don't like any time we or anybody talks about what appears to look like tribe, even though it is the fact. We try to single them out and single a particular tribe or ethnicity out. It's wrong, because Mr. Pansat also talked about Joe Ibukwe. Joe Ibukwe is an Igbo man, and he called the Yoruba Ibukwe. So he's picking out elements that come from different ethnic groups. So I don't think we should overflog it. For people calling and say you did this one, you called the Joy. He still called it an Igbo man, and he called another Igbo man. He singled out that Igbo man too.
The people that also call it in have the right.
No, I know. That's why I said that. That's why I said that they are overflogging it. You don't need to overflog these things. He has made the point. You get the message. When you overflog it, then it's as if you are making a big deal out of what we already understand.
All right. Thank you for your submission. One thing you must understand, like I've always said on this platform, is a platform where everybody agree, disagree, oppose, and engage each other. But the only thing we'll not do for here is that we don't allow insults. But if you come to my comment section and insult me, you might be disgraced. Or if you come to my panel and insult me, you might be disgraced. That's one thing. Because
like Henry O.
Exactly. So what you know is that you can't take from others. Don't do it to others. I don't know how they do that, talk that parable. So you can never see Niger Watch and their team here will carry to insult you or intimidate you or bully you. We don't do that. We give a room for everybody to talk. But you now come to the platform and say rubbish, or come here, let me even remove myself. You just come here and start insulting my panelists, for example. I won't take that from you, or insulting my team on the comment section, and I noticed it. For me, I will even be angry with them why they never block you since. Because we are doing the right thing, but we have never portrayed ourselves to be perfect. We are here to fight for a better Nigeria. So anybody that argue or disagree with Mr. Pansa is a normal thing. Even sometimes when you talk something for you, people they talk say, no, Nigeria was on this one, you are wrong. And I'm happy because a feedback is what can catapult you to that destination you'll be wishing for. All right, thank you very much. I believe okay, let's move on to the next person. Is Engineer Ken that's supposed to talk to us earlier on. Engineer Ken.
Wasn't I here before Engineer Ken?
Who's talking?
Together.
Okay, let's go. After together, you can call me.
Okay, Bala. No, I for not even give her the chance. Now they give her the chance. Talk to me, my brother.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. I greet Mr. Elvis and all the panelists, and I greet my fellow Nigerians who are at home listening to us. I want to draw, from 3 different topics and address several questions that have been raised here. First is, could there be an interim government? Second is issue concerning the availability of the Naira. And third is about postponing the election. I think 3 of them ties together. Because from my own understanding, for there to be an interim government, that means election will not hold. And if election does not hold, because the second term of President Muhammadu Buhari has finished, the government has to continue in some way, and the constitution does not recognize the 3rd term. And I believe that is the room where an interim government will come in. And if you pay attention to what happened recently concerning that suit filed by 3 APC governors, I believe that was the first step in trying to see whether they can have an interim government, where they sued CBN to extend the deadline for the Naira policy, which they lost. Because if they had won that, then the court would be mandating CBN to extend, the use of the old notes, which will now in turn defeat the purpose for which this Naira was changed, and the purpose for which President Muhammadu Buhari is trying to ensure, a free and fair election by excluding vote buying. So, why I believe that there cannot be an extension of this election is because if they do, then it will defeat the purpose for which the new Naira note was created, and it will defeat the purpose for trying to curb vote buying, because the once you postpone the election, then the new Naira note has to be available, because Nigerians are suffering. And I believe that this suffering that Nigerians are suffering now is kind of deliberate, but to achieve a goal of ensuring that the politicians who are planning to use money to buy votes do not succeed. And I believe that money is being released by CBN to the several banks. However, the amount of money that is released to these banks is such that it's enough for everyday Nigerians to go to the bank or go to the ATM and withdraw their number 20, 50, 10,000, 5,000 naira that they can use to run their activities of daily living. But it is not enough for politicians to go to the bank and amass so much money that they will use and buy votes.
And PSO as well.
Yes. Therefore, that is why you see some corrupt bank managers. Some, I did not say all, like the video we saw, where the few Naira notes, new Naira notes that have been released to them for them to make it available for the Nigerian people, they are hoarding it to see whether they can use it at last minute to give it to 1 or 2 politicians. You understand? So, in looking at these three things together, I don't see the election being postponed, because if you postpone it, then you would have defeated the CBN policy and definitely defeat the goal of Muhammad Buhari trying to prevent vote buying and ensuring a free and fair election. And number two,
Bros, let me ask a question concerning what you just said, so that if you can treat it along with your submission.
Go ahead.
At the time I saw the House of Reps passing out a law. They didn't even know that June end with 30. They said June 31st, that they want to extend the Naira notes to June 31st, and they said if you say me, if you say I serve it. You remember that thing happened. So what happened to that verdict?
You know what I'm saying? So those verdicts still, it lies in that suit that was filed to the court in Abuja. Right? Yes, which was absolutely defeated, and the court says that they stand with the CBN, that they should not extend that policy. So, but see, when we are talking about interim government, we are talking about military taking over for a short while. If you look at the kind of military men we don't have those military juntas, those military men, those category of military men that had witnessed civil war, because those are the people that have the capacity and the capability to take over the government. They are not the kind of military men we have now are the kind of transactional military officers. So, all these things put together, I don't see an interim government. If an interim government would have been contemplated, would have started from this lawsuit, because if the law court had ordered CBN to extend the law concerning the Naira, then that means the presidency will have to go back and now try to re-strategize how they will curb vote buying, because definitely they will have to make Naira available, because if they extend the election for another 6 months or 4 months, Nigerians cannot continue to suffer. And if they extend that policy, then these politicians will have the money and they will buy votes. So I don't see that that notion is dead on arrival. The other tricks they can use right now is to use insecurity to scare people. A form of way of disenfranchising people from not coming out, to vote. That is why you see things like this killing that is happening in Castina and several other parts of the country, to scare people. But man, Nigerians need to understand, just like what Pa Adebayo has said, it is do or die. We have been slaves in our own country. And we are now, for a very long time, at a glimpse of coming out of slavery. Do not think about yourself alone. Think about your children and your grandchildren. Because emancipating yourself from the slavery of the few cabals who have held Nigeria, squandered our money and put us into, fourth world country. We have the chance of taking this country back from them. Dele Momodu, I don't take him serious. To be honest with you, I see Dele Momodu as somebody who is broke and is doing everything possible to try and get his money back. Dele Momodu was the same person who was advocating for power to go to the southeast before the PDP primaries. And all of a sudden, like a chameleon, he bought a ticket. And they asked him, because initially he was saying that the reason he bought the ticket was because he didn't see any person from the southeast coming out. But then he was interviewed after several people from the southeast, including Mr. P2B, had come out, and they asked him, you said that you bought ticket because some people from the southeast did not come. Why are you still on the race? He started giving some kind of bala blue excuses. He went to the primaries. He didn't get one vote. Maybe one vote. He voted for himself. He's now changing the mount and wanting this power to return back to the north after Fulani has held the power for 8 years. then you come out and say Obi is struggling. Remember what Ibrahim said. Don't pay attention to these politicians. I don't consider Delumumu as a politician. He is working to see how he's going to get that 40 million if he donated to PDP. So he can come out and say anything. The handwriting is written on the wall. It is clear to the blind, visible, very visible, and audible to the deaf that Obi is ahead of this game. We must continue to educate the people on how to cast their votes, how to identify Mama Papa Pikin, how to defend their vote, how to ensure that any picture that the electoral officers are taking that day must be beavers through a beavers machine. Ensure to see the result transmitted. If they don't have network, provide network for them. If they don't have light, their battery is not provide a source for them to charge their battery. And our efforts will not be in vain. With regards to that video about the bank people jumping from fence, I listened to somebody saying that it could be staged. Well, I don't know if it could be staged or it could not be staged. But when I matched that video and the video of that guy from Edo State that was lamenting, and some other videos that have been circulating, it is not far from the truth that Nigerians are stranded, Nigerians are crowding the banks, Nigerians are destroying properties. And if you listen to that video, you could hear some noise in the background. I see there are people, they were trying to gain access. So
yeah, to help you in that video, I saw a second video showing the frontage of the bank. Immediately they cross over. Those people they see break into the bank. They went in. I saw another video.
So yeah, so
building.
Why we know that APC can stage, the people that can stage Reverend Fathers, they can stage anything. So why we know that stages could be taking place, but let us be very sensitive to the plight of our people. People are suffering. But it still brings me to one question. Are there no ways Nigerians can carry out transactions for their activities of daily living without cash? Even without POS? Because I know that I have seen several commercials where you go to a supermarket.
They are trying to attack, right?
When you go to a supermarket and you buy something, and by typing several codes like *# something, you are able to send money to another person. So are there no ways Nigeria can carry out transactions without cash?
My friend, my brother, you see this question you just asked now?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the country is not a smart. It's not a smart country. A country that all those things that you are talking, they are working with electricity. So I just reason those things. A country where there's no light.
People have phones.
There's no good infrastructure.
But people have phones now. People are making videos.
Can I interject, please? Can I interject, please? To that question concerning why Nigerians cannot really incorporate and work on real cashless society. It is all because of the educational standard in the country is below standard. It cannot flow down to the common man in the village. It cannot flow down. And if you go to the city, how many business companies have really sat down to go cashless? Where is the technology on ground, not on paper, on ground, that can facilitate this? That is a question, that is what we should be deliberating on. We know this. Why are we running far from this? Please.
My brother, even cashless society is very, very difficult. Even in the developed world, you can't have a total cashless. But it exists. It's a gradual process. So that should be the issue now.
All right. Make we hear from other people, but before that, let us quickly watch this video that is circulating on social media right now, because every information is vital to us.
Mr. Digi, remember that Engineer can ask one question in case when you are coming back, so that you remember.
I think that there will be violence in Nigeria elections. And this is my own personal assessment. It's true that so EU is predicting that there will be violence in Nigeria elections. And this is my own personal assessment. It's true that there will be violence in Nigeria elections. And EU is going to cause the violence. I've interviewed a lot of people on this platform. But this is my own personal assessment. Look, EU is going to be in Nigeria ahead of your elections, and they have only one aim and purpose. Their aim and purpose is to rig the election for their favorite candidate. If they succeed, people will die. If they don't succeed, people will die. If they succeed, they will tell the whole world that the election was free and fair. That will cause confusion between the winning side and those who lose. So at the end of the day, there will be confusion, there will be violence. If they fail, they will tell the whole world that the election was not free and fair. The same problem is going to exist. So if Nigerians really want free and fair elections, they shouldn't entertain EU. They did it in Ghana here. EU did it in Ghana here. They've done it before. So Nigerians shouldn't trust EU. If they want free and fair elections, if they don't want violence in their country, they shouldn't entertain EU. EU have only one purpose: to destabilize Nigeria. Yes, because EU cannot afford to see Nigeria prosper. They can't afford to see Nigeria having a good leader. Because if Nigeria succeed in having a good leader, they won't have the opportunity to, steal your resource. They're not going to get the opportunity to exploit Nigeria. And they know very well that if Nigeria prosper, all African countries will follow Nigeria's footsteps. So they will never allow Nigeria to prosper. If Nigerians are really interested in free and fair elections, trust me, don't entertain EU. Nigeria have everything it takes to be like Dubai. Nigeria have everything it takes to be like Saudi Arabia, to be like Malaysia. So EU knows this very well. They know that if they allow Nigeria to have free and fair elections, that is the end of EU. EU, the Europeans are living good life because of countries like Nigeria. Nigeria have all the resources they need to prosper. And they know that Nigeria is the giant of Africa. If Nigeria succeed, the rest of the African continent will follow Nigeria's footsteps. So they can't afford to see Nigeria succeed. So they will be in Nigeria to create confusion. They will be in Nigeria to rig the elections. That is their purpose. They did it in Ghana here. And they will do it again if you entertain them. Don't entertain them. If Nigerians don't entertain EU, Nigerians will have free and fair election. The election will be peaceful. But the moment EU gets involved, there will be violence in Nigeria. Thank you.
Onayeram, that's a Ghanaian right there talking.
Which kind of problem with this one, God?
Whatever this guy has said, that is the truth.
Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, what this Ghanaian guy have just said is the truth. My brothers, this is the truth, and this is the reality. That the reason why Nigeria as a country have not have the edge in life. Because Nigeria only be the giant of Africa. Nigeria is the mother of Africa. Do you know that every money that they borrowed Nigeria in every year or every time since 1960, those money are still in Europe, in America. Now the money is going to Asia. Because they know that when they give us those money, the money will be stolen by the elite politicians, and the money will come back to them in their various accounts, in the offshore accounts. Then those accounts, they are going to use those accounts to develop their country, and they're also coming back again to steal our commonwealth, our mineral resources, and everything back to them again. So it is cashing by the European Union. It is cash in. So if they are doing us a good deal, how come that all these politicians that are keeping these trillions of dollars in various accounts in their country, that those accounts are not being closed in now? Which they should answer that questions by us. Those accounts have not been closed in now, even with our own principle that we are fighting for right now. Obi is from London. We don't know how agreements he have agreed with them. Tinubu went to London to stay for how many months or how many days or how many weeks. We don't know the agreements with them. The same thing with Atiku. So these guys are all patriotic to the EU, to the European nation. That is what they are doing. And this is the problem with Africa. You know, to my own thing is this: Africa as a continent is not ready for democratic rulers. Nigeria need a military regime that will put an AK-47 in the table and deal with them. That is what we need, because we will never have an edge. You know, when these guys are still in power, when these Europeans are still in power, they will not let Africa go. They will not let Nigeria
Interjection,
go.
please. Interjection, please.
Go ahead.
To redirect you.
I disagree with that. I disagree with
we shouldn't bring something that heroes have died for.
Listen, my bro.
No. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you. There's no truth about it. Let me tell you the truth now.
This is the truth.
Let me tell you the truth.
If
you allow the military to take over your country, then be ready for the North to rule us till Jesus Christ come back. If you don't know that,
20 years, another 20 or 30 years.
Nigeria is made up of 75%. The officers, let me tell you now. Let me tell you the fact that if you don't have, let me bring the fact to you now. The military officers now, presently we have now, 75% of them are the cadets from the military now. 75% of them are from the north. So don't bring military into the show.
Let me continue with my time. You know, please allow me to use my time.
Let him finish with his time.
Let me use my time. You know, you see, these are the truth. You know, these are the truth. You know, the EU will never let Nigeria should go scot-free. Right now, they are all over Nigeria. Even the other day, I watched the ITV news in Benin, when some of them were in Benin, they went to go see their state governor, you know, regarding about this election. They are coming with their bullshit talks to tell us that they are interested, they want to guide us through.
Don't use those words.
You know, that they want to guide us through. Guide us through what? Are we still a baby? We are not babies. All of us are all grown-up adults. We know what is good, we know what is right. Then that one is then. That one is that. Then the other one about the Naira's issue, I think President Buhari is doing a fantastic job. Because a journey to freedom, you know, it's not a straight journey. There has to be a rugged way. And these are the rugged way that we are paying for. And I strongly believe that the reason why President Muhammadu Buhari changed Naira is to frustrate these evil politicians, because they are stuck in a lot of Nairas, you know, a lot of old Naira bills in their storage houses, you know, that they wanted to use to frustrate this election. So that is why you see the APC government are crying now. They are calling cabals. Who are the cabals of the APC? You've seen the cabals calling cabals. You know, so who are we to believe? You know, because President Muhammadu Buhari is not dancing to their tone. Because Buhari's choice was Osunbajo. Because Buhari himself knows that Osunbajo will do a fantastic job if given a chance to work for the Nigerian people. But since Tinubu and his co-op kick against it, so they have to use another dimension, you know, to frustrate them by not releasing the Naira, by bringing out the new bills, so that their Naira can never be sent. By pushing the CBN governor to do the Nigeria thing to become not a cash flow, that everything has to be transferred, no money. So that is the problem. And they know that without cash flow in the Nigeria politics, it will not work. They cannot be able to bribe the people to vote for them, because they know that 50% of the street people has no cash. They have no bank account, or if they have bank account, they don't believe money in their accounts. They always believe that the money is going to be in their houses, and they have to use that money to bribe people on the election day. So now they have no money. So that is the problem. You see, the reason why the APC elite, all of them are all crying. Because if you look at it very, very well, you know, sensibly, you will not see a leading party. A leading party, they are the one crying, calling the same leading party a corrupt or creating a chaos in their own party. You know, when they are self are the one in government. So these are the problems that they are facing, and Buhari is doing a fantastic job for doing that. And let's go to the bank managers and the regional managers. What those guys are doing right now, we should forget about those tellers. Tellers are not doing anything. Those bank managers, as you see them, they are the one that own majority of the POS in the streets. They are the one that owns it. And we then bring cash to each bank. For them to give those cash out to the people, they are now subletting those cash out to the POS that they own. That is a problem that we are passing through. And another thing again, all those new cash you see that they brought down to each bank setup, they have the elite in every state that are taking those money from them. So if 1 billion naira comes to Edo State, for instance, the elite politicians in Edo State will tell them, listen, I need a quarter or half of that 5 billion. I'm ready to give you guys 1 billion. So the bank managers and regional managers, they will agree to give them the new bills and take the old bills from them. So that is the reason why we are all facing a short cash in Nigeria, because they can never make Nigeria to be not a cash flowing country. There is no country in this world that is not a cash flowing country, including America that I am. If you have $1 million in your account in America, you can walk in there to get it. If the bank doesn't have enough, they can give you what they have, and they'll tell you to come so and so day to take it. I'm a witness of that. You can fill it when it's above $10,000, you will fill in for ROS. So they will report it to the government that you took more than $10,000, you took $100,000. As long as it's yours, they will give it to you. They will never stop you not to take your cash. They will never stop you not to have your cash in your pocket. So there is nowhere in this world, as long the earth is concerned, that is not a cash flow country. There is a cash flow country. But the reason why they are seeing this right now is just based on this. After the election, by next month, we're going to see money everywhere. We're going to see money everywhere. The town is going to be flowing with money. So that is the thing. So what we will preach for now is this: we should try and calm our people down. They should calm down. That whatever that is playing right now is for the good of the country. It's for the good of the country. So everyone has to hold their peace. And when you see those people jumping fence, those guys are just the cashiers in the bank. Those guys have to secure their life. I spoke to my manager today in Lagos and also in Benin and Calabar. They told me that they are breaking in every bank in that state. So almost all states in Nigeria, every bank is being breaking onto by people.
Did they tell you why? Did they tell you why they are breaking?
Because that they don't have money. Because the bank are not giving out money. And these are the reason why the money is not getting flowed. These are just the reason why.
They lied to you.
Yeah?
They lied to you.
They don't lie to me. I have a business in Nigeria that I have over 200 staffs that I pay every month. For the past 27 years, yes. I know what I'm saying.
Thank you, Engineer.
I know what I'm saying.
Okay, thank you.
And this is the fact. So those guys jumping the fence, they are running for their life. They are running for their life. We saw what happened in Facebook. Yes. Just 1 minute before, just give me 1 minute or 30 seconds. There was a video that went viral in Facebook the other day that some group of guys attacked one of the bank official, the bank manager, that in that station, the boy says that his father was the one that got naked, protesting in the bank that they refused to give him his money. So the son now went ahead with his friends to attack one of the lady that works in the bank. They brought her car down, took her tires of her car, they messed her up, took her stuff. So are you not going to tell me that those are staged? Those are not staged.
Yeah, you need to ask them how many POS they have on town.
Those are not. It's the same thing. It's the same thing that I'm saying. Those POS in town is not be given by the bank cashiers or the bank tellers. Those deals are run by the bank managers. But
so that's why I'm telling you that what your bank manager told you is a lie.
It's not a lie, my friend.
Okay.
It's not a lie.
All right.
I will tell you more and more.
Engineer Ken, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Before I will move on to Mr. Matthew, I'll come. You are the next, because I see you were writing on the private chat that they should allow you to talk.
Now, Mr. Matthew, now me be next. I've been here for a very long time. Oh.
Who is talking?
Victor.
No.
You don't miss the whole thing round.
No. I'm calling according to what is on the screen. Yes. Okay. Don't worry, Mr. Victor. We'll allow Mr. Matthew to take when it's time. You are one of us. Please bear with me. I think he needs to talk to us. Okay. But before that, please, my people, help us to share, because I noticed that you guys stop liking. The like is not encouraging. We have 575 people watching us, about 600 people, and the likes is 160. Can you hit on the like button? It's right there. It doesn't take anything away from anybody. Just press on the like button. Please encourage us to do more for you. Press it. And also, let me check properly on this like. I need to be sure if I'm saying what I'm saying here. Okay, I'm right. Okay, it's now 162 now. Thank you very much for those of you that's liking, and also help us to share. I beg. Let these voices go far. As you know that on this platform, we all are learning from each other's. So you sharing means that you're taking our voices far. Engineer Ken, you promised something yesterday with Akim, right? Both of you needed to collaborate with something, right?
Yes.
Okay, Akim have done his own. Okay, he did it last night. In fact, he did it when we were here, but I didn't see it on time. So it's right there. I asked for his permission to bring it here. It's just right there. So I'll be waiting.
That's not the problem. I told Akim that what we need to buy is being made by Caterpillar.
You don't need to
buy it here.
No. We disagree by buying anything, Agent Ken. We
disagree
on buying anything. Buying something is a long process. We don't really want that. So what you can do, just do your parts. If you really want to, that's not a problem.
If we really want to?
No, if you want to do it, just do your parts. You don't need to buy anything. That's what I mean. Let me quickly address one of our own, Irene's finest. Ejinake, please mute yourself. Is it you? Noise is coming from your side. Thank you. Okay. All right. Iris Finest, I saw your comment. I'm so sorry for what you'll be passing through. Iris Finest, for those of you that is here, you know her very well. She's been so helpful with us on this platform. She had an accident, but thank God that we have her back. She's one of us.
Oh my God.
Yes, all
really?
This why.
I've not seen her for quite some time. I thought she was busy.
Yeah, that's why it's good to check on each other. Others, because when we live a life and based on assumption, we think say this one fine, we should always ask of each other, check on ourselves, because we all are human beings. You don't really know what anybody's passing through. I want to let you know, my dear sister, I'm so happy to see you back. None of us will die young. Any of us on this panel that is following us genuinely on this our platform.
Amen. Congratulations, Ari Finance. I accept my support. I really feel for you. Hope you're fine now.
So anybody, yes, she's fine now. We thank God for that. But anybody that is on the comment section, please help us to acknowledge and say something nice to our dear sister. All right, I would like to quickly acknowledge those of you that have super chatted us. The love of God is my strength. Thank you so much for the super chat. May God bless you. And Edola Wash, thank you so much for the super chat. Mr. Pansat, once again, thanks for the super chat. And Edola Wash, thanks for the super chat as well. Thank you so much. Mr. Matthew, please, I would like you to talk to us now. My brother Victor, I'll come back to you. I beg, just bear with us, okay? Let Mr. Matthew talk to us. I believe Ejinake don't run finally. Ejinake, you don't finish finally. Okay, Matthew, go ahead.
I never finished, but you cut me off, but it's okay.
Okay, round up, Ejinake. 1 minute, round up.
Don't worry.
There's a noise coming out from the system.
No, there's no noise on my system. My
No,
system
not from Engineer Ken. Matthew, if that noise is going to continue like that, it will be difficult for you to give your submission today, because see, you know, see, you just unmuted yourself. Look, we have a loud noise here.
This place is there is no noise here now.
No, we are hearing it from this side. Are you watching us from any other gadget?
No.
Yeah, but your noise is superseding your own voice.
You should move out of that area that you are. Something is blocking it. Something is interfering with it.
Can you hear me now?
We are hearing you, but your noise, you know, is overshadowing your own voice. And you want to talk now. Village people don't want me to talk, oh my brother, man.
Is it okay? Is it okay?
No, it's not okay. It's not okay. Okay, you know what? Leave and come back again.
I will not be able, because my phone is even. I've been waiting here.
Okay,
my phone.
Go ahead.
Okay, speak. I think it's clear.
It's better now. Go ahead.
So, okay, just before I start mine, I just want to give a little advice from other group. This thing I've been involved into. There's a way we do this. You time everybody maybe at first rants, maybe for 5 minutes. Then after that, you give maybe 2 minutes later, so that it can go around. Because if one person, if you keep the time without, if you allow people to talk without time bound, some people can talk for 30 minutes. As a result of that, a lot of people we feel tired, and then before they go out, and then people battery.
You are very right. You know? That's what we are doing here, but sometimes we get carried away. Thank you for bringing us back. We will start them all over again. Now, we know people we go to talk here, they're not the rest. People like Pansad, Engineer K, Son of Ma, who again? Victor, they talk, they're not they talk.
I tell you.
And you too.
All right, go ahead, my brother. Thank you.
Okay. What I wanted to say first of all is, I really want to give ourselves a kudos. I hope we all saw the last poll that just came out. I think this week, and another one might be coming out tomorrow or so. And it shows that Southeast, South, and little of South. Okay, we got 4 states in Southwest, but the percentage was not high, so as to block the other people from getting 25%, which we need to work on. Then in North Central, luckily and shockingly for me, where we're supposed to get a block vote from the North, we're having 2 states covered, which is not encouraging. And then from the Northwest and Northeast, so we really need to work on that, just like what we were discussing with. I'm one of the group with Aisha, and then we're bringing out ideas on how that can be done within the 18 days, So that is that. Then the last time I met with us in the group here, and we're discussing about the issues based of the election and all that. One man here from the group, I think February 25, something like that, was talking about the issue of this Naira redesign and everything is to distract us from the issue for how we can prepare and all that. I really want to support him a little. However, I have my doubts. Reason being that, there was a time the APC came out and say they are going to create Jagaban army. I hope we all remember. And it happened. Actually, it happened. They created these armies, and the national youth leader from that moment started wearing this army uniform. So due to my own way now, since I'm a Lagosian by birth and everything, so one of the things that you have to do to get information from these people, because most of them are not educated, so they are bureaus, you need to disguise yourself and then see a way of getting something. So I was having a discussion.
By assuming that you are with them.
Exactly. So I was having a discussion while I was barbing with them. I was barbing my hair. I was having a discussion. So they say, hey, we have to vote for Babao, Kinikon. If the Northerners are not, even Buhari is not supporting him, let's not look at that. Even if Baba is not doing well, do you understand now? Even if Jagaban is not behaving well, let's not look at that. Let's forgive him. Let's just still vote for him. I was not saying, why are you talking? I was say, it's true, Shao. I was not telling other people. You see the scope. it's true, shall, but you know, with what is happening now, I hope. I was not telling that with what is happening now, a lot of people that will come outside to vote, vote for Labour Party, they will vote for Labour Party, they won't vote for APC. How do we do that? You know, that kind of stuff. And the guy say, we should not worry. We've created army, Jagaban army. We should not worry. Say Jagaban is already deploying army uniforms. You know, that when this Agbero put it on, you will not know that they are not military people. You would think they are military people to safeguard the polling units during the election day. That they are not military personnel. At the end of the day, when they see that the thing is not going to their favor in that part, because INEC originally they have their insider in INEC. Why did I say so? If you remember early this year, late last year, we protested in Lagos, that is the Labour Party people, that INEC offices should be removed from every local government. Because we have looked at the history that the INECs are being given employment through the Lagos state government. And it's, you know, it might not be true as Siwaju himself directly, but through his offsprings. You know what I mean? So with this, they are able to control whatever thing they do. And because of this trend that has been, these people have areas that they know Obi will win. Who gave them those informations? Are still the INEC officials who are still in those local governments, and which is nothing but the truth. And this was what I've been crying about. Because sometimes we are fighting to change. We need to also be ahead of the game with these people. We need to know what they know and also do what they don't know. That is the only way we can jump past them and then take over. You understand? So at the end of the day, this guy was not telling that they're going to deploy more this thing, you know, and then we should not worry. So I now said, and I used to ask him that, who do you pay? Is like, that is what happened in NSAS. So he said, how did I know? How did I know? Should not worry. So I picked that. Do you understand? And I told myself, I said, the earlier we all start preparing, just like one of our person here said, the earlier we start preparing for the how will I put it now? The earlier we start preparing for what
the unexpected.
Exactly, the unexpected, the better for us. The truth is, when the man make that statement that the election is not giving something like a la carte or whatever, you know, he meant it. And the truth is, whatever it will take for this man to enter, because he does not give up on whatever he's pursuing, he will do it. We remember the issue of Fuchsia Williams, how it happened. A week to the election, he was murdered. He was murdered, and that was how Fashola entered as the governor of Lagos State. So we must understand the kind of politics that we're about to go into. And that is why we should not allow the INEC, we should not allow this Naira redesign, whatever, to distract us. And then second thing I want to say, I suppose my brother talked about the EU. We know the European unions are enjoying from our suffering. And whatever they want to put hand into does not end well. 2019, they did not come to assist us. 2015, I did not hear European Union break light in Nigeria. Why is it now? Because they saw now that the categories, the characters, the calibers of people that is coming out to contest are not just people that does not have brain, that does not have anything to give. They are people with great capacities. Outside even Labour, we have other people with great capacities in other parties. So these are the things that are giving these people sleepless nights. And they always know the way to come into us. That is my pain. I was even not happy when I heard that they had a meeting with Labour Party, Peter Obi and whatever. These people don't mean wait for that is my own. And somebody was asking, what is the confidence guiding Buhari for taking this stand that does not want to go back? It might be that the EU have told him, okay, let's strategize like this, let's do like this, let's do like that. And you know, Peter Obi came on and said nobody should react. And came on and said nobody should react to whatever is happening. He has his reason why he's saying so. This might be a plan of the elite to see our reaction. People going to the street to protest, which is already happening. And when it continues that way, they will now use that as an excuse that the election cannot hold. Therefore, election cannot be postponed. Somebody is saying that it is not in the constitution. Go and check your constitution very well. It is in our constitution. Election can be postponed. It can be postponed if the environment is not suitable for it to be conducted. And at that point in time,
and they can even declare a state of emergency.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say earlier on.
As much as 2 years. Go and read the constitution. Election cannot be for up to 2 years. You can, so you with that, they can use that to operate whatever thing they want to do. So we must not sit down and watch those. And that's what we must tell our people back home, not to engage in any form of protest. They should just hold on. It's just a phase that will pass by. That's why I love that video Mr. Nigeria was showed. We saw somebody who is also protesting that Buhari, thanking Buhari for what he's doing. They should not go back on what they've said. We should keep to it. No extension of the date. That's the kudos. We don't need people that will come out and causing chaos on the street. So at the end of the day, we say postponed. These are the plans. Even the Buhari might not know that these are the plans of the EU. But the truth is, these are the plans. At times like this, when you start seeing strategic plans, if we're not very, very careful, we can't be caught unaware. But my joy is we have people who are also working on the ground in the Labour Party. As I speak to you, 24/7, no sleeping. So we must also join hands with them and also ensure that these things does not come to pass. Let's not take the word of our elders for granted. When Pa Adebanjo make that statement at the at the meeting they had, I think maybe 2 days ago or so, that man is an elderly man. He's so experienced in this. He knows whatever he's saying is fact checked. Do you understand? So whatever an elderly man says, such like him, we should not take such thing with a light hand. And that is why you see those are the things that are moving us, pushing us in Nigeria here to ensure that we keep on campaigning for him, for Peter Obi. So we must not. And this issue of Jagaban Army, a lot of suits have been filed against that stuff. That how can you create an army in a democratic government where we have our security agency and a lawyer, and the court has not even do anything about that. Up till now, there is 18 days to the election, and these are the plans they have to use that Jagaban army for. And who are the people that will form the Jagaban? Are the Agberos that have no future, no life? If they kill them today, nobody's responsible for their corpse. At the end of the day, maybe they will just do mass burial for them. So they have nothing to lose, unlike people like us. So these are the things we must take into recognize. Do you understand? So we should not be afraid. Things are going on, plans are going on in Nigeria, and we are still getting more endorsements by the grace of God. Just like what Aisha was saying tonight. I was in a meeting with her and other people, a group meeting. I was saying that the next plan is to go into the inlands, the villages, keep on the logo work. Those areas that the pool came out that we did not do well. It's not for us to be demoralized, but it's for us to tell us that we still have more work to do in those areas so that we can get at least 25%, especially in the northeast areas. So these are the things we are looking for, as they are giving us our weak points, thinking that those weaknesses will demoralize us. They don't know that those weaknesses are giving us morale to go out and then look at those areas and see how we can strategize and get those places done. So that is the situation of things. So the Naira redesign or whatever is their plan, it will not work.
Please, can I quickly ask you a sensitive question? Sorry. To allow me.
Okay.
Look at very. Can I go ahead?
You can.
You have to mute yourself, Matthew. Mute yourself.
I've muted him. That's fine. Go ahead with your question.
What I always ask this question because I know what you are explaining right now in Lagos has to do with power of incumbency, and this thing is all over almost half of, in fact, more than half of the nation right now because of the APC as the present government that is or rather the incumbent government. So what confidence do you actually have? What is the strength that the Labour Party can gather now that say, okay, confidently the vote of the electorate will be monitored till the last point of announcing results. Can you give me confidence about that? I'm sorry to ask you this.
Okay. Thank you for that question. Lagos has always have this voters register. In the voter register of Lagos, they say you have about 6 million or so. But if you look at it from trends, you notice that 1 million, 1 point something that will come out and vote at the end of the day. So, there was a time, what is his name? El-Rufai make a statement years ago. I don't know if he had an issue with Tinubu at that time. And he made a statement and he said, he was talking to the journalist that Tinubu called himself the father of Lagos or whatever. He can be removed by anyone. And it makes sense. And he gave his reasons why. He said, okay, somebody that said voters register of that state claims that they have up to 6 million registered voters. And at the end of the elections, you will see 1 million votes, 1 point something million votes. If you really want to take such person, you just need to work harder and get the remaining 5 millions that are hiding. I don't know if you get it. And that is where the Labour Party are really working on. Do you understand? But our sadness is this issue of going to house to collect VIN number. Whether we like it or not, that thing we have a role to play. Forget these people telling you, beavers cannot that, cannot this, because that day we're not only going to have a physical rigging this time around. In fact, it has been upgraded to system rigging. That is just it. To system rigging. And it saddens me that when you are making this cry out, it seems like people are not hearing you. And something like this, you cannot do it independently alone. You need to carry the organized legal party along to do the needful. You as an obedient member, it's just for you to cry when you see an observation. But when the legal house as the party concerned is dormant about it, does not feel anything about it, you just have to do your little bit you can, and then keep the rest in the hands of the Lord. Whether we like it or not, this election system rigging, it has been upgraded. But the good thing is, our people are ready to come out. We are going to watch the campaign coming up on Saturday at TBS, and then on Sunday having another event at Amodofi. Other big event. In fact, spending 48 hours, 2 days in Lagos is something that is going to be so memorable. So our people are coming out, the police, the security agencies. Anyway, it's a confidential issue. The security agencies are not happy with the situation of Nigeria. So this is not even only about us, it's also about them. So most of them are also prepared to safeguard the people that are going to vote on that day. That is just the truth. And another thing is, sometimes most of these pool might not be correct, especially in Lagos. A lot of people will not want to say who they are voting for, because some of them have land properties, some of them have motor they are driving on the road, they are commercial motor driver, and authoritative the government of Lagos State is. So you have to play along, just the way I'm playing along.
Yeah, they weaponize it against them.
Exactly. So just like I'm playing along, we have a lot of people, I believe, who are also doing that. So Lagos is obedient. That's for sure. And that is why they are confused now. They don't know what to do. The areas they're looking at are areas like so those I don't want it.
Mr. Matthew, please hold on. Just hold on. You round up with 1 minute. When we are done, I have to mute you for a minute. Okay, INEC came out now. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh God. Who's calling in? Okay, I have somebody calling in. Let me quickly pick this one up. Hello, good evening to you, madam. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello? Yeah, good evening, Nigeria Watch.
Yeah, good evening to you, madam. Please talk to us.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Good evening to everyone. I just wanted to make a contribution to the program.
Go ahead.
I joined
Go ahead.
a bit late. It was regarding the Naira and the new Naira issue. I just think with what is happening, I'm beginning to suspect that it's not the same politicians that are behind this problem. I have the feeling that I'm not sure, but with the way the money is not available and these politicians are desperate.
Okay, your network is not friendly. Hello? Your network is not good at all. So sorry. Okay, my people, this just came out now. As you can see right there, why we are engaging MC Oluomo-led Parks Committee to distribute election materials, INEC. And I see what we talk about the other day. Some people argue with me here. It no matter, it matter. It no matter, it matter. I make don't come out now and say this is why they want to work with MC Oluomo for Lagos to distribute material. INEC material for Lagos. We talk on that day, right? Let's read. Let's read together quickly. As you can see that right there, INEC to engage MC Oluomo team to distribute election materials. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says it has no option but to engage Lagos State Park Management Committee, headed by Musiliu MC Oluomo Akinsanya, a Lagos APC chieftain, to distribute election material. Some people say they don't pursue on that day. Because this one they come out now. Some people say they don't pursue one, they don't do this one, they don't do. He's still in power. He's still the head. He's still the overall chairman in Lagos. Okay, let's move on. To distribute INEC materials in Lagos, please mute yourself. Mute yourself. Mute yourself. Noise is coming from whoever that is unmuting themselves. Matthew, please stay mute. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Olusegun Agbaje, INEC resident electoral commissioner in Lagos State, said this during the Interim Agency Consultative Committee on Election Security (ICCES) meeting at the INEC office on Tuesday in Lagos. Today. Not be saying now this one don't tell our own news. So today, just they come out now. This me, you know, say whenever we do air like this, I'm still here, but I'm doing the research. You know, that's why you see most of the time things that we didn't plan for, I end up bringing it up on air. Okay, let's continue. Unquote, there is a ban on the NUROTW and ROTEAN. I'm not too sure what that means, you know, but I'm not saying that their full name. We are only left with the Park Management System and NAROTO, National Association of Road Transport Owners, and we are ready working with NATO. It means we are ready. No matter the complaint, owner complaint, we are set, we are ready, we have made up our mind to work with MC Oluomo and Jagaban to carry INEC material. Follow us on election day. Let's continue because some of you now they get them. Now to come here, can't argue with us. If they talk now, they argue. Now make me they talk like this. Make it for sink for all of our head. Make we know, say, we cannot afford to joke with our future. Unquote. Make we continue. I take talking for here. He said there is a ban on the NUROT and whatever. We are only left with the Park Management System and NATO, National Association of Road Transport Owners, and we are ready working with them. NATO is not even able to meet up with 40% of our vehicles requirement for this election. The commission in Lagos State does not have any option than to use the Park Management System, Mr. Agbaje explained. Agbaje, they talk so. The overall head for Lagos of INEC. Now they talk so. These are people who don't eat better pounded yam for MC Oluomo house. Now they talk so. Let's continue. The INEC official was responding to questions on controversies around the engagement of the MC Oluomo-led committee. They tell us, say, Nigerians are frowning over this decision, over this satanic decision. But he responded. Let's take this response quickly. Mr. Agbaje said the commission was not concerned about Mr. Akinsanya, a loyalist of the APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu. Unquote, we are not dealing with Oluomo, we are dealing with the park managers. Individuals, people that have vehicles are those we are going to use. Like saying when they talk to children. The people that INEC have chosen to use, all of them are working under MC Oluomo. When I see what these people they talk, like they are talking to, because I know some gullible Nigerians are watching me. They are watching me right now. They will argue blindly. No, let me say it could happen. That's how it could happen. No wahala. Let's continue. So it will be against the law if INEC has to continue to work with NATO or any other group that is proscribed in the states. The INEC boss said, okay, my people, this one another topic I would like me to round up with, because every other thing they talk more your person first, because this one they come outside, so people are already frowning, people are already talking. Listen, guys, I'm not happy. I talked this thing 3 days ago. I've told you guys severally. On this platform, we don't just come on air to talk. We come with verifiable content, informations that you can see. We talk, we show. We talk, we show. That's what we are doing here. You see, in fact, let me just come. I would like to move on to the next person here.
Mr. Naija?
Yes,
Mr. Naija, watch.
Yes, sir.
Can I come in?
Yeah,
I remember when... let me talk, please.
Hold on, sir. I'll come to you. I have somebody that have not said anything here since. Let me quickly hear from that person, then we take another round, which is Mahatma. Mahatma, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you. Please, I would like you to talk to us.
Mahatma, Victor.
Okay, Victor. Sorry, that Victor.
Yeah, I don't enter trouble. This election don't cause wahala.
No. Please hold on, Mahatma. I'll come to you. And son of Ma, hold on.
Mahatma, don't worry. I'll be brief.
Victor, please talk to us. Please, let's focus on this, because this is about our future right here. Every other person that's contributing right now, I'm sorry that I have to truncate every other submission. Let's focus on this that just came out right now. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Najawa. Thank you for that information you brought in. Thank you, other participants in this great channel, medium of expressing and speaking to our people out there. On what the information you just brought in now, I would really want us to really educate our people how, and just view it, how the rigging will take place. Let us see from that perspective now. MC Oluomo is going to distribute alongside with who? With the security agent. There is not MC Oluomo himself, but his transport union, his associate. So when they distribute this stuff into every unit, now, what is going to happen in those units? Because the ballot box, the ballot papers are going to come in. Now, we are not using the old system now. I want us to just picture, because we are trying to educate the people. We are not using the old system. Like, let's say he brings the ballot box, MC Oluomo himself bring the ballot paper in. Now, the people there, they are going to get accredited before they go in there. And it's not the old system whereby you bring ballot paper in, then it's completed, or do one thing is happening somewhere. You have to correlate it with the amount of people you accredited. And at the end of the accreditation, you will call it again, all over again, so that the people can know, because it's now open, secret, open ballot system. So where they are going to rig, where I suggest, it's not a matter of rigging itself, because they don't, the power of rigging themselves, they themselves, they are new to this system. Let's see, they are new to this system of the PVC system. They are new. Now, the way they want to rig is the way the Osun State election is. Because if we are used to voting electronically here in America and other European countries, and easily if you don't have a good security system, you can easily hack your system and turn the numbers on. But they have a way of revisiting how from the state and from the ballot system, they have a way of retrieving the voting from the system where they voted, apart from the final result. But Nigeria don't really have. But what we brought in now, it should be almost impossible for you to write a result and transmit. Because if you write a result and transmit, remember, you are going to give a copy to all the agents. Now, if they are going to rig, that means they are going to infiltrate into their opponent. They are going to infiltrate there, or they are going to come and scatter the place. Then the court will say, the electoral law says you will come back and redo that
that election if they observe that one particular group come in to scatter the place. They are going to do that election, because if you go to the Supreme Court or Appeal Court, it is definitely they are going to follow the INEC rules and they are going to come back to voting again. So now, I'm not trying to sell in a narrative of fear into Nigerians, but I'm trying to tell Nigerians, you have the power. These people are selling different kind of narrative. And I was even at the beginning when they told me that this man, the man in charge of the INEC in Lagos State, was a Yoruba man. From there, I monitored. This man is he's a no-nonsense man. And he's I've watched him very well. He's a no-nonsense person, and he does not entertain you asking him too much question. I've observed him, I've monitored him when they've interviewed him. So that is kind of money, but I don't know if he can be compromised, because this thing is a national issue. This election is going to bring about a lot of people going to jail, because we have a lot of things at stake. If you got to go ahead, because there's 6 million, like one of our brothers said, 1.something million to 2 million normally come out. Let me say 2 million come out to vote in Lagos State, since I've been voting there. But now we have 6 million. Let's say 5 million, because all of them are not. Let's say 5 million comes out. Where do that 3 million? How did that 3 million? How were they mobilized? Who mobilized them to not come out? What factor mobilized them to come out? And what factor can change their mind to bring in the next president? Because we have another factor of money not being going around the economy very well. People are angry, and people will use that same anger, because what they are doing in the entire economy, they are really telling us, they are telling the Nigerian people indirectly, we don't care. And the Nigerian people have gotten this message. They have gotten this message. If we don't know the time bomb we are sitting on, if you just come and if you don't know the time bomb Nigeria is sitting on, because you got to go and x-ray it. If you want to know, you got to go and x-ray it from the beginning. The time bomb we are sitting on, Nigerians have been frustrated. If they want to rig, the only way they can rig is to do the Osun state the way they did it. That is the way they will go ahead with it. They believe they own the judiciary. They believe they own everything. But at long run, the tail end, it is going to fail them. It is definitely going to fail them, because Nigerians are not ready to accommodate another APC government. I am telling you guys, even your brother is saying it here now, they need to work out this. Look, 3 million people in Lagos State went out to get their PVC. These 3 million, what factor brought them out? And what factor is against those 3 million now? The factors are like the economy is bad. They cannot see money to feed their people. The one that is sick cannot go to the hospital to buy drugs. Many are dying, as we are saying now. And we are here, they are here telling us that MC Oluma will come and break our head, break Nigeria and turn the whole table to the whole 5 million will go to Lagos State, or 2 million. Even the 2 million that vote, it's not the whole 2 million that goes to APC in the election in Lagos State. So we should try as much as possible when we are analyzing this issue, try as much to educate Nigerians on how the motive, how they are going to rig the election, and what is going to stand against them, because there's a lot of factors standing against them. I believe this narrative is being sold out to the public to measure the rate at which Nigerians are ready for this election. They want to see the raw, because constitutionally, if you cancel the election, Constitution does not pave way for an interim government. This is democracy. It does not pave way. What are they going to do? Who is next to be sworn in as the commander-in-chief according to the Constitution? That is what they are going to follow. They cannot bring in someone, because before you go in there, look, Nigerians, we have a mentality of the militarized. We have been militarized in our reasoning because of the almost 30 years of military ruling. But now we are trying to build our mindset, because the way they are, I thought the way they are going to come in, if they see there's a chaos in the country, martial law can only come in. And before martial law will come in, you need the state backing. You need the house backing. Because martial law cancel the National Assembly, cancel all democratic platform. And the military, the head of state is now militarized. That is what it is. Can Nigeria, can they take that step? Do they have the balls to take that step? To now divide Nigeria by themselves? Because if you do that, a lot of nations will rise up and they will never go back again. They will go back to the table again. That is my submission. I beg all Nigerians, don't be scared. Go all out for it, please. Go out to vote Mr. Obi for president. What question is that?
Okay, based on what you are saying, you know, we are trying to educate the people here. The question might look, you know, based on what you are saying and relating it to what the last, one of our speakers that came in, Matthew, that came in, is a new panelist that came in, who was talking about them collecting, people collecting PVC numbers, you know, they collect PVC numbers for the past 2 months. They'll be collecting PVC numbers and they'll be gathering it, and I believe that they have a purpose for it. And if you relate it with the present, because what the CEO of Nigeria is trying to say is that having access to, you know, when it comes to power of incumbency and looking at the MC Oluomo that is being under the control of Agbado, if you relate that collection of PVC numbers in confidence and relate it with the present Agbado and under the APC government having access to the voting machine, how can you explain? Do you have anything to tell us as regards that?
Yes, he made mention of setting up APC uniform, militarized military. That is another avenue.
And keeping collecting of PVC numbers.
Yes, the PVC I told you earlier on.
Having access to the machine now.
I told you earlier on. If they use the PVC number to go in there, they can only use it if they want to use it, and they have hackers that can go there. The hackers will only pull out that PVC number. If he pulls it out and the man go there to drop his PVC, which is original, and he found out his name is not there, you have started the war.
Thank you, Mr.
You have started the war, because there's no way they can take your PVC number and hack into the system of INEC. There's no way.
Thank you.
Why do you put things reasoning like that?
Thank you for your submission. Thank you so much. All right. Before we move on to others, as we speak right now, social media is already on fire. Okay. Let's take some quick reactions from other Nigerians out from our own platform, so that some people don't think, okay, on that platform they are biased, right? So let me take other reactions from other people right now, because I know there's going to be fire throughout the whole night, because this is just coming out now. As you can see, this one from Angel. This is how much they don't regard you Nigerians, and yet some youth are supporting them. We have another one here from Chris Brown. This one is actually tagging Mr. Peter Obi, our principal, on his handle. Is Peter Obi and his campaign committee seeing this? Are we going to keep quiet to this man? Please, where are the prominent lawyers in LP? Look into this matter with urgency. That was about 9 minutes ago. That one, I'll leave that one. Okay, we have another one for Tito. He said, how the actual hell do INEC intend to work with MC Oluomo and his talks to achieve free and fair elections? Now, see finish. Anyway, another one here from Oyins. He said, I beg go, INEC, how many times I call una? So without MC, una no go for do una work. Okay, we have another one here from Vivian. This is INEC telling us to our face that they will use Tinubu's boys to ring election. Chai, this country is finished. Escape Niger should be next action. Escape Niger should be next action. Okay.
Okay. Now I don't decide.
Pardon?
I said now I don't decide. I want to move.
Exactly. Exactly. Akorem said, meaning they literally only banned NUROTW for this reason. I talk on. You know, see, most of the time why they talk for a year, go be like say we they play. I talk and say they temporarily ban or suspend MC Oluomo. I don't know whether I remember because wait till I talk. I be man with the talk and they listen to myself. I can reiterate at any time. He said that literally only ban NUROTW for this reason. I'm even tired of being angry. This same INEC man during an interview said Igbos should go to the east and get their PVC. Now, so Agbaji Tokam, I remember, which is why most people with Igbo's name were unable to collect their PVC in Lagos. God, I'm tired. There is no right word to describe Nigeria funny enough. It doesn't even seem like there is going to be an election. I'm so disinterested at this point. But I will definitely vote. You see? This dear comment touched me. It looks like all our efforts might you live on there. Let me take on the last one. The last one says, obviously, Jackpot goes short for many people after election. No hope for Nigeria. That is it. My people, we can't take this. So we need to talk. Make una share this broadcast. I beg. Now they beg una. If you are watching me right now, you never share. It means that you are part of these people. I'm sorry to use that word because you need to share for others to get what we are facing. If you are watched, because obviously I know say not be all obedient, they watch me. We get other people where they watch us right now from APC or PDP. And if those people not share, we they understand. But if you are obedient, you claimed you are fighting for Mr. Peter Obi and you are not sharing all this important information, then I don't know how to describe you. I'm sorry. Hit on the like button so that YouTube can suggest this video for others later. Many people, they are not aware of this. In fact, many of them, they here with us now. You be not know say this thing come out now if I don't bring her come. Right? I bet make una share, make una hit on the like button. We need to speak and our voices needs to go far. Thank you. I would like to go to Mahatma. Mahatma, sir, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, thank you, Niger Watch. And sorry I did not get back to you. I know I told you I was going to pick up my PVC. So it was as if they know that I was armed. So when the woman saw me, said, they brought a new set of PVCs. Come and check if your own is there. And my own was there. So
okay, you got it now.
But I've been trying to. Yes. So we must vote, no shaking. You see this one that is happening in Lagos State, this Oluomo thing. We will no shake. It will not happen. It's not possible. We can, except they want to set a precedence. Maybe NURTW in other states will start transporting materials as well. So it's not possible. It's not going to happen. These are just there. But we should not underrate these guys, you know. Like you saw some days back or maybe last week, soldiers went to Oshodi and they're doing some drama. All those things could be their plan. You know, like Matthew was talking earlier, you know, I so much appreciate the comments. I don't know, is a lady. She voice looks like a lady, but the name is sounding like a man. But her comments or his comments are really something we should take serious because these people can go any length to do anything. You know, I don't know any meaningful Nigeria that who know MC Oluomo and his antecedents, and then we want to commit something like this to him. It's not possible. Nigerians will not agree. Mind you, it's not only Labour Party that is in this race. Other parties are there. No, it will never happen. This is already dead on arrival. But we have to push it. So I would have loved to comment in other things, but
God bless you.
I will not. I will not be surprised. And
Sorry,
I keep
from the
saying
statement
it.
that Nadia was read, he said they are already on. They are already using him. That's the statement. They are already with him.
They've not started moving any material. So they've not started. They are just remember that some
but
weeks back,
Agbaje came out now. Agbaje talked just few minutes ago, say they have
please
agreed.
go back to it. They are already doing it.
They have agreed.
Yes,
it's on air.
I saw this in the afternoon. But I know that it will not. It's dead on arrival. It's not going to happen. This is a clear compromise of the process. So nobody will ever agree to that to happen.
To be honest, I like this kind of hope because my body they hot. I like this kind of hope.
No, even if you look at this thing, even if you look at this thing, it's stupidity to do this kind of thing. How can you go and use arboros to transfer sensitive materials? Nobody in this country will agree with it. Then we can use arboros in Port Harcourt and in Abuja and all of them to be using all these green buses and all those buses in Benin to be carrying INEC material. So it's not going to work. It's not possible. Nigerians will not allow that. Now, on the other side, I want to tell us something, and we can go and write this. They are scared, and I even see Labour Party winning governorship election in Lagos State. The additional PVC and all those people, they thought it's a joke. I did campaign. I joined the rally in Lagos, and I joined from from Computer Village. From there, we joined to Stadium. I know what I saw. Even some of those agboros, some of them are even tired. In my streets, before I move away from Lagos to Abuja, they are all tired. They want a fresh air. So, and they are ready to collect the money. They'll just want the money and then they move on. So people are not happy. People are like, then I will come out and I will be talking to them and I will just allow them to express themselves. And sometimes I'll ask them, are you okay with the life you're living? Are you okay with this, the way things are happening and all of that? Some of them are not happy. So we should forget about this propaganda. The people have decided long ago. All these ones that are doing they are just bleeding their last blood. It's not going to happen. This one should not even shake us. What I would suggest that should shake us, that we should even be much interested. Niger Watch, remember my last thing when I was talking about the 1 million march. We should reactivate that kind of thing and have fun and go into the election and have fun. We will win this election. So when these guys are doing all these things, it's just to cause distraction. And even those ones, they will go and use soldiers and pick up all these guys. It's just distraction. They're trying to create panic and create fears and all of that. So when people hear, it's the arboros that are moving the materials, they will be scared to go out and all of that. So, but also on the other side, we've seen elections in Lagos State where they go to the strongholds of the other party. Then it used to be PDP, but now I think it's Labour Party. And for example, in Etiosa, I remember when I went to move my polling unit from Lagos to Abuja, I went to Etiosa to do so. And that day, in fact, I couldn't gain access into, it was crowded. And then somebody now put up and say, that Peter Obi has left PDP, has resigned from presidential listing. Immediately, the person dropped that message. A lot of people left. That was how I was able to enter to even do my own. People left. They say, why are they here now? More than half of the people that came for that registration left. Until later on, when they now heard that, some days that he's now in Labour Party, people now went back again. So you see areas like Etiosa, Ikeja, in fact, almost the whole Lagos, Imugota, Ward of Fear and all of that. Labour Party is leading. And this is going to cause even a shake, even in gubernatorial election in Lagos State. Of course, the Lagos have a very capable person as a gubernatorial candidate. So we should not, all these things are just to cause distraction, to put fear. It's not going to happen. Except they want it to happen in every other part of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, for coming to calm us down. Trust me, as me your day, so my body do. Ask me wanted to wear this jacket now a day for you. To be honest,
they no bond them. They no bond them well. Boko Haram will help us to carry material in the Borno State.
All right. Thank you. All right, my people, I have Gingerbread Man on the phone. I beg now 1 minute you get to 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. Thank you, Naija Watch. What I
And Naija might be fear.
Naija Watch, just drink some cold water. Don't they worry yourself concerning this MC Olomo thing. You understand? We've had 2 Labour Party stakeholders here,
yes,
and they told us clearly the game they are playing is to bring this kind of thing to air to make you panic, just like to defeat you before the actual fight.
Yeah.
So it's not going to happen.
Okay.
You know, I said it the other day, and Professor Izimo also said it.
Yeah.
TUC, Road Transport Union, they are part of TUC, they are part of Labour Congress. Is Labour Congress not aligned with Labour Party? We're not going to use because of one people and will not say that it's going to compromise the election. MC Olomo is only a tout in Lagos State, not in the whole of Nigeria. But even at that, it's not going to work. You understand? Don't let them defeat us mentally even before the fight. It's to just go drink pure water, drink Rangolis water, drink something cold, chill down.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you so much. To be honest, I like this, but I need to still face the reality. To be honest, I like to. But meanwhile,
Naija Watch.
Yeah.
You need therapy.
Thank you, my brother. Just hold on.
Naija Watch, I'm drinking kunu. Can you drink kunu? Don't forget these people. I beg. May I send this on kunu?
I don't know what to be gulu.
I don't know what to be gulu.
Ghana come with that. Ghana
I never hear that before. But I go
like try. They drink about Benue well. They drink are very good.
Mix
with garlic. They mix them with garlic. Yes, they're very good. They like a camu, but they more watery.
What did they do for body?
They give you more energy. More energy. They drink and for play basketball that time now.
Very energetic.
Energy well. Yeah.
Na Abuja, na my day on Abuja in this. Don't worry. When I come Abuja, you show me how to drink gulu.
No problem. I'm drinking my own ahead of 25th.
you go like it well.
Thank you, my people. Because of time, I want everybody to have opportunity to talk on this particular topic. But the first pass, things everybody don't talk finish. Everybody don't talk on this matter. The first segment. Everybody don't talk. So we are going to start all over again now. All over again, please. I would like to start with. I don't know if Brother Nice is still here. Yeah, Brother Nice is
here.
Yeah, Brother Nice is the first person. Brother Nice, go ahead. I beg 3 minutes. Everybody this time, 3 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Naija was not very.
I never talk.
I said you. Omoye's corner. Now be one remind you. So Omoye's corner never talk.
Thank you very much, Brother Nice. I appreciate you, but you can go ahead. No wahala.
Thank you.
No. Make you talk because now only you be woman with they will never speak. But you still know see here.
Yes, corner. They don't give you crown now. Make you talk now.
You are taking the right of men. You are taking the right of men.
You know understand when you reach yes corner matter. Now they carry on like say.
We go riot to women. Men have right to go riot there.
No, I appreciate them because we have a lot of gentlemen on this platform. I have to clap for Mr. Naija Watch. See gentlemen everywhere. Miss Brother Nice, thank you very much. I appreciate. On this matter, my body be dey hot when you play that video, Mr. Naija Watch. I was literally like, I didn't know what to do with myself. So Mahatma come talk, my body don't calm down small. However, I still want me to focus on that because we need to, and I keep saying, I don't talk on before, let's learn to use our hashtags. If you did Twitter, we need to be lighting up Twitter at this point with no to whatever it is they want to do with MC Oluomo. I'm sorry. What are they trying to do? We need to be lighting as much as we talk. We also, even though we know no shaking, right? If some of us are that confident, but we also need to take it to the Twitter space so that they will know, because social media is really helping us, especially. We get problem for Nigeria. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel overwhelmed when I wake up. I really do. I say everywhere for Nigeria don't spoil, pata pata. The corruption don't enter the root.
Everywhere
There's
don't
nobody.
cast.
Everywhere don't cast. Everywhere they smell. Be like suck away. When they open, when they never open before. That's how horrible. That's how stinky it is. And we get, there's a lot of trouble in it. I'm sorry, but we have to come together and say no as one people. We need to have backup plan. Abeguna. You see this one, so this is the only chance we have. This is the only chance. So as much as we talk, we need to use hashtag for this MCU Luomo matter. We need, because they are clearly coming out and telling us with their full chest that yes, they want to rig. I beg, we shouldn't let it happen. Before I forget, I want Mr. Together not day again, aka Balabu, aka Gingerbread Man, aka Breadman. Sir, with all due respect, you say with the overflog. I am not overflogging. Nobody is overflogging the issue that we addressed earlier. I have to bring it here and say it. No, but we are not a monolith. The way you understand and think is different from the way everybody else does. So when people, even if they ask, even if it is very clear to you, 7-Up, Sprite, you are clear, you understand it, doesn't mean the next person is going to understand it. So please, let's be patient with one another as we all strive to ensure that we get our country back. That is the only country. I almost fought with a friend of mine yesterday when she called me from Nigeria because she's enjoying. She's very successful. She's a big woman in Nigeria. So as they discuss the election, they say, oh, you people are over sensationalizing the issues in Nigeria. It's not that bad. I almost passed through the phone, go fight her for where she did. I said, because you are up there and you're not tasting what the other people are tasting, does not mean that you should, commonize the pain of other people. You live in Nigeria, and then she had the audacity to be saying, you don't live in Nigeria. I say, you living in Nigeria does not make you more Nigerian than I am. Matter of fact, I know Nigeria, and I'm more passionate about Nigeria than you that lives in Nigeria. We had to call it a truce before we scatter friendship of decades. That's how serious it is. Matter of fact, I have a Hausa brother. We always address each other as brother and family from another mother. The same thing, because he really carried this Buhari matter on the head. And I remember asking him then, I wasn't really too engrossed in Nigerian politics. I told him, I said, how are you sure about this man? This man has not done anything for. He was like, yeah. Anyway, we all know what happened. So now he comes again because he sees I've been actively pushing Peter Obi, and he says, you're not in Nigeria. He was trying to make something derogatory comments, and I warned him. I say, Abdul, I go throw away you like rag. Today, not try am. You put Buhari, now put Bubu. Okay. This time around, now we get this country, So I'm just going to leave it there for now, but I'm calm and I don't have much to really say because of what Mahatma. I want to say thank you for bringing that opinion in, because honestly, I'm really, really concerned about Nigeria. I'll yield for now. Thank you.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, Brother Nice, use your 3 minutes now.
Oh yeah, thank you, Mr. Najawash here once again. Yeah, seeing the last time we talked about this, I think it was about 3 days ago. Exactly. We spoke about it. Yeah, and I said anything that made these people to associate themselves with MC Oluomo is straight ringing for this person, Tinubu. You understand? It's worrisome. This information is disturbing. But the only thing that makes me not to worry so much, that vote is going to be only Lagos vote that they are going to allocate to Tinubu. So it's not going to mean that all the full Nigeria is going to be the same for Tinubu. So if it's going to happen, they want to ring, it's going to be only Lagos State. So that would be the case for me, because that MC Oluomo and his cohort, if they are the one that they will really transport that INEC material, that one is straight ringing for Lagos. They're going to ring Lagos for Tinubu. That is sure. There's no dispute about that. That is just sure. You understand? But the thing that I understand that the way Lagos is, I know that everybody in Lagos is not going to support Tinubu. So if MC Oluomo thinks that is crazy, people deal with the obedient way crazy pass MC Oluomo for Lagos there. So I believe that day, MC Oluomo will know where to be found.
God bless you.
So that's just the truth. Thank you, Mr. Najawash.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your time, for keeping within your 3 minutes. Okay, I'd like us to quickly move on to Mr. Chuk Sibubweze. Mr. Chuk Sibubweze, are you there to use your 3 minutes now?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you once again. Yeah, Mr. Elvis, please calm down. You know, put that music, that song, calm down. Yeah, okay. There's nothing wrong at all. You know, the only thing is we are doing the right thing. You know, I'm on Twitter now. I'm on every platform that is, shaking the water. You know, they can afford to do this. You know, for that man to come out the other time, he came out to say that, because the Southeast is, there's insecurity there. That's why, most people come there to register in Lagos as if they are not Nigerians, they are refugees, Even refugees who are here, once you come there, you are quickly given an ID card, at least for you to identify yourself. So there's nothing wrong. The only thing we need to do is what we're doing now, making it known to them that we're not going to accept any excuses. The hashtag is bombing now. We're not accepting it because they told us we have been given enough money. We have been given anything. So you have been given enough money. You don't know you're going to, procure logistics without thinking last minute. You're going to do escape route, including petroleum. So let us not, give ourselves unnecessary tension. For me, I'm still confident. That's why I was saying what I'm saying. All these things they're doing, they're just trying to pull our legs, see what our reactions, because some people is going to say, hey, I am not going to vote because it doesn't matter. They've rigged this place, especially those who are in Lagos now. You understand? So that's why we are assuring them, let them get out there, vote the LP, right? Nothing is happening. Let them try nonsense, Okay. Even the one they're saying they're gonna refigure or do whatever with the beavers. We are not scared, because this is not the usual business they used to do. Right now, if anything happens, we're gonna demand an independent people to come and look at those things. That man, when he was saying that he's going to send the security forces to Tommy, I know they catch him.
Okay, Mr. Schultz, thank you. Thank you. Because of time. Thank you very much, sir. All right. I'd like us to move on now. To February 25th. Now your turn to talk to us, sir. These are 3 minutes.
What about me now, bro?
You wait first now. Not all of us. You want to come on, leave me.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Elvis, now what for you? Now only 1 minute you give me, oh. Now only 1 minute you give me. I not talk reach like 1 minute. You don't they tell me say may I keep quiet, Okay, oh.
You see, you don't give Sister Omoye 1 minute now. He asked for 3 minutes.
Everybody wait. I have somebody on the phone. Everybody just wait for 1 minute. Martina Abbasi TV, thanks for calling in. Please talk to us, madam.
Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to everybody on the panel and all on the comment section. I was just writing it, but I got tired of writing. Mr. Elvis, let me say one thing, because I've been following this INEC Beavers thing on telly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say, that before you can be a valid voter, you will have your beavers, you will have your PVC, which they will take your fingerprints and they match it with the one on your PVC, and then they will take your facial photograph. If MC Oluomo is going to win this election, even if they have numbers of PVCs, where are they going to get the fingerprints to match with the PVCs they have? Where are they going to get the people to snap their faces with them? This, MC Olomo does not know how this one is going to work. The one that he knows before is getting the ballot box, printing full ballot box, and then they will now snatch it from the polling booth and take the ones from the polling booth, dump that one, and submit the ballot box that they have already printed. That's how they know how to ring election. But this one is not working with ballot box. Anything that is in the ballot that is not in the system, it is not in the Beaver system, it's not in the INEC portal, will be invalid. Let us not be scared.
Okay.
I'm even happy that they are using MC Oluomo, because maybe if they don't use them, they will come to all the polling booths and start constituting nuisance. Now they are using them as transport driver. Okay, transport everything. With that, they will have the hope of ringing. But this is not, MC Oluomo is an Agbero. He didn't go to school. He doesn't even know how to do these things. Let's just relax. But let's be watching them bumper to bumper. Let's not get discouraged at all. Let's relax.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. All right, sir. Let's hear from you. Use your 3 minutes.
Yeah, Najawash, thank you again.
Yeah, Mr.
It's like you still need to take some Tom Tom, Baba Blue, and very shade water. Calm down. We have with this game. I like this game the way it's going.
Okay.
See, this election is won already. That's why I put 25th of February. That's our day of celebration. MC Olomo, that with this thing you read now, if it is true, I tell you that they are trying to tap Tinubu at the back to keep quiet. INEC will not conclude on who to use for transportation until 72 hours before the election. So if they are telling Tinubu that MC Olomo group will be the one in charge of transportation in Lagos, they're just trying to tell him, Mr. Man, keep quiet until that day. Go and write it down. That day, MC Olomo will not be anywhere to be found. And coming to Lagos election, nobody is going to rig Lagos election for Tinubu. I lived in Lagos for 20 years before I left. Why Tinubu and his boys has been winning an election is that because the Igbos, the Edos, and the other non-Yoruba tribe in Lagos has never been interested in Lagos election. It's only Yorubas. So they do their thing, maneuver it, and then they declare winners. Now, come to think of it, Tinubu has never produced more than 1.5 million votes in Lagos State. And you have about over 6 million registered. What happened to 5.5 million? What happened to the remaining 5 million votes? If these people come out the way it is now to vote, it's gonna be a protest vote. So that's why I say Tinubu cannot even win Lagos State the way it stands.
Okay.
So let's keep our mind off this rigging thing. What we should be doing now is they will be coming up with different narrative that will bring fear. Let's all be countering it with a different narrative. This election can never be rigged.
I like this. What I'm hearing.
I said, just go and go and take water, put it in your freezer, break it into blocks, and be chewing it.
Okay.
Hope they would delay. Hope they would delay materials that will arrive at the camp of Labour Party member where they have stronghold of Labour Party. They would delay the material.
The annex chairman said it. He said everything will be there before the voters will come.
This election is a different kind of election.
Well, that's another strategy.
It's a different kind of election. You have obedience. Have you checked the body language of the military, of the police, of the media? Everybody is calm. Everybody is neutral. That tells you where this whole thing is going. And the other guy that talked about, let me quickly talk about European Union and maybe US and UK. See, these international bodies cannot come into your country without contacting the stakeholders of that country, people like Obasanjo. That is why before you become president of Nigeria, you must align. You must align with powers that be. Powers that be in Nigerian elections are not is not the president. Presidents are just like people playing in the field. There are referees of Nigeria. Where they go is where the international observers will go. If anything happens in Nigerian election, and people like Obasanjo tell the international community, this is what happened. That's what they will agree. So telling me that the European Union will come to Nigeria to influence Nigerian election without the stakeholders in Nigeria is not possible.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I have somebody on the phone. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Yeah, hello, good evening. My name is Nico. I'm calling from the United Kingdom.
Okay, Mr. Nico, sir, you have only 1 minute. Talk to us, sir.
Yeah, what I want to say is like Mr. Niger Watch, you need to calm down. If you are putting pressure, if you are under pressure, you as the coordinator of the program, what do you want the viewers to do? We got like last time, Mohammed Mo came here and the other guy, I don't know if Ibrahim or someone, he told you, let you come down, they're in control of what is happening on ground.
Yeah.
In Lagos State, it's not only Labour Party, you got PDP as well. So they can't do anything rubbish. So just calm down and see what he will come up with the election, because the election is not only Lagos State, they got other states as well. Okay. So if Tinubu win Lagos, will he won other states as well? And it's not even possible for him to win Lagos.
Yes.
So
yes.
So just calm down, please.
Thank you. This call means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. All right, this kind of calls, I like them, to be honest. You know, middle camp, in fact, make we take 1 minute break.
They call now therapy. Me, I don't tell you before, but they vote for me. You now, they don't get therapy now, you don't cool down. Don't worry, I know they tell you again, Seth.
I beg. Make all of like they tell me, I beg. You know, it's very, very important. Make we take a quick 1 minute break.
You are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life. Master Jesus, you are the pillar that holds my life. Lily of the body, you are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life, You are the pillar that holds my life. Lion of the night, you are the pillar. Chicken, you are the pillar. Daddy, you are the pillar that holds my life. Lion of Judea, you are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life. Hey, yeah. Master Jesus, you are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar. You are the pillar that holds my life. I said, Jesus, unibu kalabati sinduwe. Nibu kalabati sinduwe. Ojobi ebede, nibu kalabao. Nibu kwa kalabano. Nibu kwa kalabati sinduwe. Ojobi obi go nibu kwa kalaba. Chikani nibu kwa kalabao. Nibu kwa kalabati sinduwe.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. We are back now. We don't come. Okay, but I would still like to use
Mr. Elvis, who sing that song? I beg, can you send me the name for private chat? I like that song.
The name of the person. Now that one go hard me, but I go.
Yeah, if you put the link,
brother, Sister Nkechi and brother Simeon from others.
Okay, I like the rhythm. The beat.
Write down for private chat, I beg. Write down for private chat. Thank you. The name of the people.
Now, is the person that sang I Can Shower. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I love that Can Shower. It's the same. Oh, my God.
I Can Shower's husband.
Okay, yeah, if you like Can Shower, you come on.
Okay, I don't know. Even I can Mokula write out for private chat. Maybe people for just go look for Akashawa.
That Akashawa na hot one, oh.
This music don't say now. This music don't say now. They just replay and again.
Okay, all right. Okay, now let's quickly move on now to the next person here, which is please vote wisely. Please vote wisely. You are here with us, please. I don't know who's behind that. Please vote.
Ravi, you don't see a picture there. Ravi.
Okay, my brother. Hey, I bet your picture not there now.
My picture there maybe not appear. But PVC don't see pass now, so I'll change that one.
You not appear again this time. Okay,
Mr.
Collins, talk to us. 3 minutes.
Hey, Prince Collins, you're not supposed to talk now. You be second moderator. Yeah.
Okay, if you get what you want, I'll give you a chance. I'm not there to hurry you.
Remove that vote wise. Remove that vote wisely. We don't wise. Nigeria don't wise. Move on.
No.
There.
Exactly.
No, Prince Collins, what I mean be say. Now you become moderator with Mr. Elvis.
I understand.
Some people never wise.
Just put a bit in aggression.
Those people when they vote
for brother,
people, they are not wise.
So we don't wise. We don't wise. We don't pass where we do so. We still need to move forward. But anyway, not to get a lot of people. What everybody they talk about is really entertaining and is the truth. I think my fear before, a lot of people that have spoken, the call that came in, has really just
I don't change your name from vote wisely to vote for Obi.
Okay.
I don't change them. Hey, don't talk
about that is more direct.
Yes. Go ahead, talk to us.
That's good. So the confidence don't come just as Nigeria watch the border just now. In fact, for me I know the fear will be they get now. Because I know say if they're not ring this election, if they are not ringing this election, I know that it's a landslide. But my fear is this manipulation. So as he came out with that issue of what's his name in Lagos, what's the name of that man? The guy that Hanek is trying to collaborate with.
MC Oluomo.
MC Oluomo, as he came out with that MC Oluomo, knowing that guy to be somebody that is very close to Jagaban and he's one of his hitmen. So I was just it destabilized me until a lot of people started coming and making comments that really restore my confidence. I really love that anyway. I'm very, very as my friend talk, the therapy really not the only Nadia was for where they the therapy cool my blood pressure, my brother, not like you. So the fact we say until believe it make people say if you kill animal until you put up a pocket, not to say you don't kill them. So it's a parable in Benin. So and the Bible says the kingdom of God suffer violence and violence take it by force, and the violence will they take out by force until you finish taking it. You know that God has done it, but you have to fight and have it. So we are confident that we are going to win. But Lagos and the 3 Ks of that country, Lagos, then Kaduna, Katsina, and Kano, the vote where they come out for them and block. So if anybody want compromise vote for all those kind of area, you get the way they do me, my brother, because Lagos for South, the vote we did there, we know say if we carry half of the vote we did Lagos come out, that one will cater for a lot of states around, because the total vote that we do have in Lagos, it can represent three south states.
Lagos is the highest vote now. Lagos is the highest vote.
Yeah, you understand. So when somebody is good in a place where you have a very high vote like that, when people are trying to compromise it, it's going to do a lot of harm. So hopefully, from what we have heard now, we hope that everything is going to be fine. So I'm very, very happy today. I'm happy for this broadcast. Naija Watch, I want to really appreciate you for what you are doing, for coming out all the time to let us have a review and a view of what is going on, giving us an opportunity to air our view and really know what is going on. I want to appreciate you. I pray that God should continue to be your strength at all time, that whatever you do that will make you move forward, God will prosper it in the name of Jesus. Amen. So let me end from there. Let another person come in. We are still on.
Please, you don't talk to pastor this evening. Yeah?
Thank you.
My brother.
One of us, so very soon now, Prince Collins go come the anchoring this show for you very soon, because it's one of us. It's very, very helpful. It's very, very helpful. both on air and off air. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Let's hear from the next person, which is Engineer Ken. Engineer Ken, I'm not sure Engineer Ken will deal with us right now. I'm 95% sure.
I'm right
here. Okay, Engineer Ken, talk to us. 3 minutes.
Okay. 3 minutes.
3 minutes, yes.
All right, thank you. You see, me,
liver don't fail land before.
So what?
I say liver, they don't fail you.
Liver fail for waiting.
For 3 minutes.
I'm
3 minutes go use. You go let her use. Now let Mr. Pansat. Now you will give 3 minutes. If you don't talk for 10 minutes, go say, I just started.
No, what I believe is this.
Yes,
you know, Tinubu with APC, Lagos State, there's no doubt about it. They will do anything by thing to win Lagos. I'm not surprised.
But I'm not sure they will win Lagos, sir.
They will. They will.
They're not
They will win Lagos. We should not deceive ourselves. They will win Lagos. What I have to say is this. I want to talk to my obedient family. When you go into your polling unit on that very day, don't go by yourself. At least be 2 or 3 more in numbers to go together. You know, and on that very day,
purposes, Abi.
For 50 purposes, on that day, let your family know where you are and keep your ears up and protect yourself at all time. You know what I mean? Keep your ears up, protect yourself at all time. If you see something, say something. You know, talk to your obedient brother or sister, let them know. Because these guys are touts. They are touts, they are killers, they are assassins. You know, so Tinubu is everything you can think about. You know, every Capone in Nigeria is under payroll of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When I mean Capone in every occult in Nigeria, in school, outside school, in the streets, both the old, the young, they are all working for this guy. They are all under their payroll. Mostly this time around, this election thing, all over the 36 states of Nigeria, every fra, they are all under this guy pay. You know, if you're in Nigeria, if you're in Nigeria, when I say fra, you know what I'm talking about. They are all under this guy pay. So we should not expect anything angel on that very day. So don't listen to whatever INEC or whatever the police or army are going to say. They are going to lie to you, tell you that don't worry, it's going to be fine. It's not going to be fine. Protect yourself at all time. Don't go by yourself. Always be in group, in number. And when you are there, don't talk about the election. Don't talk about the Labour Party or the PDP.
Don't tell anybody who you are voting for.
Don't tell anybody who you are voting for, who you are supporting, even though they bring it just to know what you want. Don't discuss it. You know, don't discuss, because your life is very, very meaningful. We want you to be alive to join us to celebrate the new Nigeria that is about to be born. You know, so that is what is going to happen in Lagos. Then every other state will be like that. But the reason why it's not going to be so powerful at Lagos, because there are a lot of powers in every other state. So he himself he cannot dominate every other state. But Lagos State and most of the majority state in Yoruba land is going to be like that for him. But every other state is going to be shared among the parties. But one thing is that if there is only 50 PVC that the Nigeria INEC are giving out to people, let's be assured 85 to 90% is going to be for Labour Party and LP. And our thing is this: please, Nigerians, don't sell your future. If you collect money from these people, on that day it's going to be you and your conscience, not you and God, because God have given you the light already. God cannot come from the third heaven above to hold your hand and show to you. No, He has given you the light already. He has bring OP to you guys, and He have shown you guys the light. And supported by Ninja Watch for the past over 6 months now, we have been fighting in this platform to make sure that you people hear us and every other sister platform that are here for the growth of Nigeria. And if you are there to hear us, please, on that very day, vote Labour Party. Vote Labour Party for your future, for your children unborn future, for the children's future, for new Nigeria, for the growth of that country. Because if we don't do that, Nigeria is going to be gone. Nigeria is going to be gone. Nigeria is going to be too much evil, that is going to be happening in that country. They're going to be killing everywhere because these people, they have turned Nigeria around already. So we need a good sailor that will sail us to the promised land. That will lead Nigeria country to become one of the most responsible countries in the world. Please, Nigeria, on that day, vote Labour and beware of your surroundings. That's all I have.
I like that
Thank
last
you very
word.
much.
Thank you.
May God bless the United States of Nigeria, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you. Love you guys.
Thank you, Engineer Ken. Thank you. Be aware of your surrounding. That one means a lot, it means a lot. But meanwhile, before I move on to the next person, I want to give some of you the opportunity now to vote. We have a poll on Niger Watch. I know many of you are watching us from different platforms, but we have a poll on Niger Watch. Click on that poll because at the particular moment now, we have 368 votes. You still have the opportunity because I'm going to be taking down the poll and bring it on the screen. Make we see how many people will vote today. And somebody just voted now. So continue to click on that poll. It's right down in the comment section. Vote. Is this that yes or no? The question goes with Peter Obi emerge as the next president of Nigeria. Yes or no. So yes, we know say some people there here where they watch us, you don't support Peter Obi. Click on there and I'm going to see whether we're going to win. That's what the poll is all about. Thank you. All right. I would like us to move on now to people don't change their name or man, not go call person why I don't fair call since if I not go somebody go share his name President Peter Obi. Who they on that President Peter Obi now? Who be that?
Do you want the person to talk?
No, you don't fair talk.
But I still want to talk. If it's my turn, let me talk. If it's my turn, let me talk.
No, they talk. So wait.
Now Mahatma.
Mahatma, you want to cheat on us?
You that is changing name.
I know this our head. This is a Nigerian level.
Okay, Mahatma, no worry. I'll give you 1 minute later when we're about rounding up. Let me quickly choose on the people who never talk. Okay, Shooks Ibubweze, you don't talk now, sir. I mean, I'm not confused now. Shooks Ibubweze, you don't talk. Yes, that one not true. Okay, let's move on now to that's everybody don't talk for yourself. Okay, Mr. Pansa.
Say on my turn now.
Mr. Pansa never talk. Now you have 3 minutes.
I say I know the laugh until the election.
These people don't really compete with our
now my turn.
Okay.
Mr. Elvis, I was in my car going somewhere when you started discussing that topic, and I made a U-turn. You should have seen me driving like a crazy man coming back to my desk. But once I got here, I noticed that it's redundant what I was going to say because the panelists really handle this one and the caller handled it.
Yeah.
If I heard that, I wouldn't be back. But since I'm here, let's put this
I trust you. You are always here to quickly, dissolve it.
Because you're leading us very well. You've done a fantastic job. And I don't want you to think you're alone. It's not only all of those of us who are here. The people on ground, our people. Say Nigeria did too much now. It's just that, man, they really dealt with us. So Nigeria did too much. Our people who are home, they got this. You have to know who is behind this movement to take the country back. It's not just Labour Party. Even though Labour Party is important, even some people in other parties. Let me I'll return this call later. Anyways, what I want to talk is when we're discussing issues such as this one, it's very quick to go and talk about INEC. Say INEC is trying to use MCO law more. No. Even PDP, the Waziri himself dealt with this issue. He doesn't do things that benefit the country too much, but he did chime in on this issue because the chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, went and talked to the National Union of Road Transport Workers, and that's the acronym NURTW, and then the Association of Employees, RTEN, so that they will be able to transport these materials. But unfortunately, the Lagos governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, had already banned these two great Nigerian transportation institutions. And that's why INEC now had to resort to using this Lagos State Committee, of which MC Olom is on that one. So we can't blame INEC for what's happening in Lagos. Every time that I'm talking about what's the activity of Lagos State, it's like I'm being picky. So INEC and the INEC chairman, his heart's in the right place. So should we be concerned? Yes, we should be, and this is the way to do it. But they're not going to be able to pull it off. So I just want you to be strong, Mr. Elvis, because when you were talking, I thought you meant me, somebody who always come in here and I say, let's give INEC a break. They're showing the right body language. So it's like I'm being naive, right? So when you say, hey, I told you guys here that INEC is going to rig this election. So the panelists dealt with the issue. It's not going to be easy to rig the election. If you listen, and I paid attention, I listened to Mr. Mike Igini. And let me conclude by saying, if Tinubu succeeds in rigging this election, he's going to find out. He's going to find out that there are people in that country. This country belongs to us. This is not a joke. Don't do it. Don't try it. It's not going to work, period. So let's just put it like that. Don't be afraid. We're behind you. You got people back home. You got, the youth, Nigerians from all 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. We are not going to put up with any nonsense. So Tinubu could make himself feel good by showing he's clever. That's what he's trying to show to people looking at him, looking up to him. Oh, the Jagaban is clever. Look at, he's giving them something to worry about today. Well, he's not going to be president, and he's not going to rig this election as far as I'm concerned. So I just want you to tell. And when I'm concerned, it really means a lot. It's not like, okay, that's one guy that's concerned. He's not going to rig it, and he's not going to be president. You could take that to the bank. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. At least I'm happy that every one of you calmed me down. That's why we are here together. It's not very easy. You understand how it is when you put everything into something and there's a slight of panic. Obviously, it's going to affect you. But when you have people around you, surrounding you, consoling you, telling you you shouldn't worry, then you get more of energy, hope back. So I like this. This is what I want. This is what I want to hear. So thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you all. Everybody don't talk right now. So the people that I promised a minute or two. Okay, Midwest people just joining us is right there. Okay, Midwest people, good evening to you, sir. Thanks for joining us. We'll not go feed without not giving you 3 minutes.
Midwest people, what you happen? Where you call it?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody. My fellow panelists.
Midwest people don't leave us for here. We don't know who we come to support now. You don't abandon us. Tele now.
No, we are still moving on. The thing is that I was very busy within these hours and this period of time. That's just the problem. I have to be sincere. Sometimes when I want to come in,
good to have you back.
So sometimes when I want to come in, the house is filled up and I can't make my way in. So thank you, sir. The thing is, my worries is this. I don't know whether they will allow us to even have the election because I'm so concerned about that. If you look at this so-called central bank policy, if it persists like this, there's chances for a serious riot because people are very hungry. And if it happens in place like Lagos, Kano, my brother, I tell you, I don't think we're going to have election. And if you look at these things, Nigeria need to ask themselves question, what exactly is really going on? The president has been fighting insecurity for years, only to get to a few period of time to election. You know, election season, you mobilize the entire security force to keep people like Nigeria. It's not easy. And those people are already overstressed. And at the same time, the federal government CBN policy is creating another atmosphere that I feel they are not going to handle. Except because the certain people need to unite. This is not like, for me, I've come to a point where I feel, let the power come to South. We hope Peter Obi win this election. Because it's beyond election that some people, some cabals have in their mind. They may trigger a scenario where the military will not be, you know, they can no longer fold their hands and be watching the country decay like this. And they may have a person on their own they want to sponsor to take advantage of that situation. I don't know what we're going to do as a people, because I see the government trying to create a crisis where there is no crisis, and it's a kind of political, well-planned political strategy, because they are monitoring the poll. As the poll is shifting beyond their preparation, they are planning for something else. Because the place where Peter Obi came from is like, I don't know how to describe it, because even me and you that is here, we didn't even expect such a thing. We have to be sincere. Because there's a way God does his things. So it's so surprising. That's just my worry, my brother. Because as far as the poll is concerned, Peter Obi is leading, and the chances for him to win is growing every day. But I'm a little bit worried. This cabal, are they having second plan to create an atmosphere where the militaries will have excuse to say, look, we are postponing the election in the next 6 months, we are seizing power, you know, start chasing all these politicians here and there. Or they just want to destabilize the situation whereby the president will now decide to say, okay, tearing government. So this is what I'm really worried about, my brother. That's what I want to contribute, because our country is really, really heading towards a crisis atmosphere, and I pray that it shouldn't be like that. And I hope for a peaceful, free and fair election, so people can have that chance to elect their candidate of their choice. But for my choice is Peter Obi, and I hope for peace for my country. And we all should be vigilant, because this redesign of money has no basis. A country like Nigeria, even in the next 10 years, cannot handle cashless society. I live in terms of Europe, one of the most successful cashless societies where I live. So if not because of security and fear, by now, here, nobody would have been using cash. It's just that the government, 2021, they came up with another findings and said, no, people must have money in their hand. The federal government of this country, their central bank must, you know, they must put a cash machine again to various locations so that people can withdraw. Because I know it's difficult for bank to take money for anybody that lives in Sweden. They don't take money. So if you bring cash here, it's difficult to sometimes to put it in your account. If you put it, they may even block it if you're not careful. So they have to, because of one, there is possibility for hackers to attack those things, cyber attack, and in that process, what they really complain is what Nigerians are witnessing today, whereby people want to buy food, there's no way they can buy food because they don't have cash. So that is why they reverse the policy to a point where they have to hang it somewhere. And if you look at giant countries with high population, I think Germany is one of the most largest economic in EU. The Germans are not in the ace when it comes to that thing because they are controlling a lot of things. So Nigeria cannot just wake up as advanced as Germany. They are still very slow with a lot of structures on ground. Not to talk of Nigeria that have no basis for all these cashless. It can't work. There's no foundation for it. And then you are printing new money to say for kidnappers not to be kidnapping people. so that you can make it difficult for people not to be paying ransom. But the kidnappers are already showing the new money inside their bushes. Why people in the street cannot buy food with it? So I pray that God help us. We want our country to be safe. That is the only place we call our country. And the leaders should be concerned about innocent souls. And may God touch their heart and help everyone. That's what I want to contribute as far as this topic is concerned. Peter Obi is already winning, is already leading. And we should keep all our eyes vigilant and be peaceful and patient to follow them up. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Mr. Midwest, I wanted to just
thank you, Midwest. We're happy to see you.
Thank you, sir.
You just said it right now. Eh? How come people on the street don't have the new Naira note and kidnappers have it in their forehead? How do that money get to kidnappers' hand?
The country has no, frankly speaking, if you want to look at Nigeria carefully, we don't have government. You understand?
Corruption is the government. Corruption is the order of the day.
So what we have is Mr. President and Mr. Governor. But they use government to deceive us, believing, oh, something that is not in existence is what we are crying for to come and help us. Those things, it cannot work. If we make up our mind to elect Peter Obi, and I strongly believe he understands that there is no government. That is why people like Ngozi Awala came to that country. Nigeria fed them. Can you point to anything she did for you? A high profile like that? Nothing. They almost render her useless. But today, despite the global crisis, she is heading the entire world trade.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah. Somebody on the phone. Ginger Breadman, you have 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Yeah, let me answer Prince Collins quickly. You're asking how they got the money, people in the forest.
Okay.
Najatu has already given us the answer that the brother of the first lady is in charge of printing and minting. So go and ask him how those people got this thing. That's the answer there right there. Thank you.
All right. I have another person here on the phone. Let me quickly pick another call. 1 minute. Please, caller. Hello. Thanks for calling in. Morning, Olagbeyin. Thanks for calling in. Please talk to us, sir. Turn down your system, sir. Turn down your system. Hello. Oh, God.
Hello?
Please, can you turn down your device? Thank you very much, madam. Please talk to us.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can. We can. Go ahead.
All right. I just want to say hello and good evening to everyone on the panel. It's so good to be able to talk to you. Miss Irene Finest, I pray that the Lord will perfect your health. It is well with you. I just want to calm Naija Wash down because I see that is so uncomfortable. I want to tell him a bit. I've listened to everybody that is talking, that what he thinks is happening with the MC Oluomo, he should not be afraid. I've been involved in elections in Nigeria. What happens is that by 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, they go to the office, they go to each polling booth and drop all the materials and they leave. What they do is pick, drop, and pick. They drop the officials and they leave. They come back when they're done to pick the officials. And this year's election is so unique because of the beavers. Like my sister Obasu said, I won't repeat everything she has said, but the only thing I want to add that she didn't remember to say is that they're going to count the votes. And this year we can use our phone. So everybody, every obedient will have their phone on. As they are counting, number one, you already know the number of people that are there, that are accredited to vote. Once you have the number, for instance, in a polling booth, you're supposed to have like maximum of 500 people. Some places is not like that. So if your 500 people came and they register, like their turn and everything, then the 5 of them will vote. So that means in that place, you're supposed to have 500 people accredited and are voted. So when you're counting your ballots, everybody will be counted to their different, parties, and you have, at the end of the day, you must have 500 votes cast and counted, distributed to different political party. Immediately, they're going to write that figure on a paper, and they're going to paste it in that polling booth. So you have to take a picture of that thing that is painted on your polling booth and keep it in your phone.
Do you understand? And that's the picture that the person there is going to take that picture. And because it's the beavers now, it is photographic. Nobody is writing anything on any paper. So Niger Watch, I want you to calm down. There's nothing that is going to happen. Another thing that we forget is that so many people have PVC that have never voted before because they feel if we vote, our vote does not count. So they don't bother to go and vote. But this time, they are coming out to vote. So there's no way they are going to rig it. Go and calm down. Let us all be calm. We are winning. We are going to win. All right? The only thing I want us to keep telling our people is, please come out and vote. You are going to stand there. Bring out your phone, take the picture, record whatever is happening in your polling booth. Because what you have on the paper, on the board there, is what the beavers will take the picture. And because every party is going to have their representative there, so this one is different from the one they go somewhere. Like my sister said, they exchange ballot paper. Anybody that takes ballot paper and takes box this time is just enjoying themselves. It's not going to go nowhere because everything is already in the sky, in the cloud, traveling to where it's going. All right? So that's just what I want to say. Thank you, Nigeria Watch. Calm down, okay? Go take some beautiful drink. It is well. We have won. I just changed my DP because we what's it called? PVC taking they say it's over. I've checked in it now. God does not live in broom. He doesn't live in an umbrella. He lives in human being. Mama, Papa, Pekin.
Exactly.
Obi that we win.
Thank
all
you.
right.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the encouragement. God bless you.
Bonisola Olagbin, you're talking live and direct from Orlando, the Sunshine City. Okay, I love you guys.
Thank you,
love you with you.
Thank you, Mama.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I would like us to. I have two people just joining us right now. Okay, Mr. Tunaja. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Yeah, I never talk.
Huh?
I never talk. Victor never talk.
You don't fair talk, Oga.
That one on 5 minutes now, show.
I bet Tunaja, go ahead. Go ahead.
I bet Tunaja talk. I bet.
Yeah, greetings, Niger Watch. Greetings, everyone on the panel and the chat and to the viewers. Yeah, I've been been having a bit of a conversation in other places and monitoring what is going on in Nigeria. I see so far, from what I can see, P2B seems to have momentum, and I hope it carries on towards to the day of the election, while the others are just busy flailing all over the place. And rightfully so, they don't deserve to lead the country. One thing regarding the potential for trouble in this election, I worry that if any of the other candidates win, other than Peter Obi, there could be problems. Because the signs are clear that the establishment, some part of the establishment that is really, really powerful, don't want Tinubu in that office, and they don't want Atiku there. So clear, and they want them. They send out the warning. This thing needs to go to the next generation. They're not listening. They are trying. They try to fight Emefiele, fight this one, fight. They are fighting everybody. And you can almost see they are calling each other cabals. Everybody is a cabal of a cabal, and there are different layers of cabals right now. Individuals doing stuff is suddenly a cabal. They make them sound as if it's some kind of super powerful entities within the government. The whole thing is a bit of a confusion first that they are going on, and I think Peter Obi is navigating it very well, just keeping ahead and trying to keep himself clean. At this rate, the other parties are just losing points every time. Every time they have one dispute after the other, they are losing half a point. What is going to happen is that the late deciders, those are the ones now remaining. Those late deciders, they make their decisions based on what is happening on the ether. In other words, the people that are getting bad news constantly are not likely to get those late deciders. And this is what means that P2B stands a good chance, and it's up to his campaign to maintain the momentum. And I hope they do maintain that momentum, come up with things to get the Nigerian people's attention. This thing about hospital, I keep saying it. I don't know why he doesn't take that advantage to, grab attention again. Because this is an important thing for him to do, except he doesn't want to do it, which I don't like. He should want to build a hospital to stop our leaders from traveling overseas for treatment. He should want to do it, and because if he chooses to make that kind of announcement, Just imagine the momentum you will gain from that alone. It will connect to Nigerians, and they will feel like, okay, yeah, that guy seems like he's listening to us after all. And those late deciders again move towards his own column. And he personally, I just prefer that he wins outright, so that he doesn't go to second round at all. But if he has to go to second round, so be it. I believe that the Obi supporters are very, very strong, and they are always going to remain steady. And there's a poll that came out, I think today or late last night or something, and the poll is indicating that if people turn out more, that Peter Obi is going to win the election. That's what the poll is indicating. It means that turnout is very important. Don't underestimate one person. Don't have one person that says, you know what, I'm feeling a little bit unwell to them. No, come out for 30 minutes, 1 hour. I will hold your position in the queue. Whatever you need to do to get people out is important. Anybody that can go out goes out to vote, because we need the numbers. The poll is pointing in that direction, and it does make sense. The ones that will vote anyway because they've been voting forever, they will always come out to vote. But most of the OP supporters are the new ones that registered, and they need to turn out. Those students, they need to turn out. They shouldn't stay at school. If you're a student, they are listening to this, don't slouch. Okay. Actually come out. No matter what happens, come out to vote. Your vote might make a difference.
Exactly.
Every single one of you needs to come out. Don't say that, oh, no, it doesn't matter, he's going to win it. No, he's not going to win if you don't show up. He's not going to win. You have to get out of your dormitories, your university dorms, wherever you are. You come out that day. If you have to spend all day outside, make it a holiday with your friends, you go out and vote. This is actually important, because I fear that if Peter Obi doesn't win, there might be an intervention in our country. They don't want Tinubu. They don't want him. I'm really concerned about that, because from some of the feelers I'm hearing, some of the way people are talking, establishment people, and they have been warning about this. That's why do you think what's his name? Obasanjo is endorsing Peter Obi and all, because they've always been against this guy. They don't want them to come back. And these specific two people decide that, you know what, we are going to hijack the two major parties. They should never be allowed to. And I think our votes are very, very important to take Nigeria to the next level. This is extremely important. Consider this election one of the most important elections you will ever vote in. And come out. No matter what, if you have to crawl through bottle, crawl through the destruction, come out, because it's going to change your life. It's going to change your children's lives. This is how important this election is. That's all I'm going to leave there. People may not understand what I'm saying here, but I feel like the feelers I get on the ground and the way people are behaving, they don't seem like they want this guy in office. This Tinubu guy, they don't want him in office. If he comes looks like he's going to win, watch what happens. They don't want him. They want Nigeria to move forward. These people are willing to do anything. There are a lot of young Nigerians out there. Their blood is very, very hot. They are all in all the forces. Their blood is very hot. And all these forces, we think that they are very tribal. They don't care about tribes. They care about leadership. And they are fed up. And we need to help them and do the right thing and vote this guy in. Because if we don't vote him in, there will be consequences.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To Nigeria, you said it all. Everybody have to come out and vote. It doesn't matter. Every vote counts. Come out and vote. Don't be reluctant. In fact, if you have a friend at this particular moment, they not vote, and you are sure that, yes, say this your friend, not vote. That friend, you say not be better friend. It's the truth. Come out and vote. If you are in Nigeria, please. Every vote counts.
And they should be saying, you know what, let me just add one. They should be saying labor, because labor is what they are going to see on that election day. They are not going to see Peter Obi there. They should be remembering people that it's labor you need to vote for. Because there are a lot of people that, they don't necessarily know who is who. So the Peter Obi campaign, if you are listening, be increasing, reminding people of labor, just like the other people talk about APC and PDP. Remind people of Labour, because so far they're talking too much about Peter Obi himself.
Yes.
On the day, people are going to see Labour. So you want to be reminding them they are voting for Labour. Very, very important. Thank you.
Thank you. In fact, even me myself, I think I'm guilty of that though. I was corrected the other day on Twitter, and I tweeted, I said, please vote for Peter Obi with other statement. But somebody corrected me on Twitter saying that he likes what I tweeted, but I should be adding Labour to Peter Obi, don't just vote Peter Obi. I said, oh God, another correction again. So, and you saying this again now, okay. More they talk this thing, all of us, they take on, because, you know, everybody's guilty of everything we accuse people of. That's one thing about life, okay? All right, my brother just joined us, Alex. Mr. Alex, you get luck, so you get time to talk to us. Mahatma, never go. You still get your 1 minute. I'll come back to you after Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, I'll let you. I'll let Alex talk to us first. Alex, go ahead.
Thank you.
Leave Nigeria, the therapy never finish.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. Gentlemen and lady, is she still there? I'm his corner. I greet those on the comment section. I greet my fellow panelists, viewers worldwide, and Obidients movement, Labour Party movement. I greet everybody, and I really appreciate the kind of energy we are putting into this struggle. We are not fighting for ourselves. We are not fighting for anybody. We are fighting for our children. We are fighting for our elderly parents. We are fighting for the future. So we may not be available again in next 30 or 40 years when the dividends continue to grow, but let men know that we did this. There is a lot of tension down here. I live in Benin. I live in Benin City, okay, not Benin Republic, Benin City, Edo State. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot of quagmire. You know, these APC and PDP people in power, they've created a very dangerous situation, what I would call a malandorious saga, kungaga tuangaga. It's a very dangerous situation. People are running etasketa. People cannot access their money. People cannot access petrol. People can't do nothing. As we speak, the marketers have already ordered that fuel stations should shut down from tomorrow. And yeah, but I want to sound a warning.
Alex, are we expecting a state of anarchy?
I'm going somewhere. In Rwanda, the pre-genocidal era of Rwanda, the academia in America, Rwandese who were professors and doctors and working with the New York Times, they were warning the careless and callous leaders of those days. They didn't listen. The tribal leaders of the Tutsi and the other tribes were fighting themselves over one or two things. It resulted to a full-blown war. This time around, should anything go wrong, we are not in the generation of our grandfathers. We are not in the generation of our fathers. The Nigerians of now are not of the 60s or 70s or 80s or 90s. Children born in 1990 now that have not gotten anything good from this country are ready to feed the flesh of these leaders to them. It will be a continuation of the NSAS. Nigeria is going to, it's not explode, it's going to implode. It's going to, it's going to detonate like a bomb blast. A tsunami or earthquake is even too small, too infinitesimal. They don't know what is coming. Nothing is as frustrating as a man who has no future. A man who does not see light in the next 10, 20 years. Nigerians cannot afford another 6 months of PDP or APC because the same men are in this bandwagon of lies. Since 1999, what have they created? Atiku and Tinubu brought us Buhari. Atiku was involved with Obasanjo in 1999. Across the nook and cranny, there is nothing a Nigerian child can boast of. Is it medically? Is it security? Is it education? Is it agriculture? It's even worse in the past 5 years. Last 5 years has even accentuated. It has conspicuously brought to bear the failures, the wickedness of these men, these political gluttons, financial gluttons, these money mongers. Are you not satisfied, Mr. Mebola Tinubu? Have you not drunk enough blood from Nigerian children? Have you not taken enough money? You cornered Lagos to yourself. Atiku, are you not satisfied with the sales of the government national assets, all the treasures we had? You people frustrated Ngozi Iweala when she tried to advise you and some governors about building Nigeria. You frustrated her and told her to shut up. When there was oil boom in the early 2000s, she tried to advise you people. Obasanjo also came in. You and some governors, the likes of Ibori and some unscrupulous people who call themselves governors, refuse to listen to the voice of reasoning. Today, look at the monster you guys created. Since then, they've all grown and they're asking questions. Our youths are asking questions. They're asking questions. What's going to happen? And now this is the only time we can do it. So INEC is a warning. We will not fight ourselves like they did in Rwanda. We will go for all of you. I'm not saying allegedly. I am telling you now that we will start it from Benin City and it will spread like the answers. Our leaders have dealt with us. Look at the way people are still running. In the year 2023, Nigerians are still running etasketa. Number 5 or largest oil producing country in the world. The largest populated black nation on the planet. Some of the most intelligent men and women in the world are Nigerians. But we have a bunch of leaders. It's only in Nigeria you see a professor becoming a tout for somebody who does not have primary 6 certificates. Guys, this is not business as usual. It's an unusual business. I want to speak to the oil marketers, the petroleum dealers. That you keep the petrol for us. We will need them very soon. We will need them. And I know what I'm talking about. We got a job to do. If what we are seeing is what we are thinking, please don't sell for it. Keep it for the 26th for us. After the election, we may need them, and we will start from those petrol stations, from those wells. We'll dig them out and bring out those fuel, and we got a job to do nationwide. We have no other land to call our land. We don't have any other place to call our own. We will defend this land. Our great-grandfathers gave us this land, and we will protect it with our blood. The time is now. The youths are waiting. They are waiting in Abuja. They are waiting in Benin. They are waiting in Cross River. They are waiting in Rivers. They are waiting for that signal that will ignite that fire for the whole nation to burn. And it will consume all these leaders. So this is what I want to tell you. Whether they put, in fact, MC Oluomo will not, he will look like a chicken on that day. A chicken. Have you seen where buffaloes are rushing one lion? You forget it's a lion. So don't just worry. The power in the people now, because the awareness, because the social media education, something is happening, guys. Let them play that. They told us to be good citizens. We have been good. We took our PVCs. They've denied us. They took all our monies. They've borrowed with our names and our children unborn names. They've killed us at Lekki toll gates. They've stolen the crude oil, the gold, the bitumen. They've taken everything. And now they want to take our land. We'll say no. So guys, I want you to know that the over 70 million young Nigerians are waiting for just on the 25 and 26. It will tell whether we will collapse this nation and sink it. Just like what happened in Turkey last 2 days. With respect to those victims. This time around, it's going to be a political earthquake. We will teach the whole world a lesson that leaders will never forget. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, my dear brother, Alex. Thanks for your submission, your passionate submission for that. Thank you. All right, Simeon Nwagboje, I can see you right there. I'm surprised that you are now obedient. Simeon Nwagboje is my old-time brother here, but before he was campaigning for somebody else that I will not mention his name, but now you are now obedient. Okay, that's good. I bet tell us if Naija Wash managed to convert you let us know. Because I'm very happy now. You're not singing the praises of Peter Obi and Labour Party. Wow. I like this. Thank you. And my dear sister Iris Finest, you're asking about if there's any information concerning the student. Yes, the student union or so they came out. I think they are going to be giving about 4 days, I guess. I don't have the full information here. 4 days or so for all students to go back home and vote and return back to school. So, but I'll pass the full information tomorrow again. Although we already talked about it. That was sometime last week, but I'll address that again.
Mr. Elvis, sorry to interject while you're speaking.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alex, for your passionate submission. You know, to be honest, I'm actually overwhelmed, so overwhelmed by the issues in Nigeria. It's really painful because when you talk to people back home, you know, that are even some of them, you know, that seem to be doing fairly well, they're so disconnected from the concerns, you know, that we see and hear about every day. It bothers me because there's a sense of, from those that I've been able to talk to, there seems to be a sense of nonchalancy, you know. So I don't know. I guess I'm just, you know, concerned.
Honest,
I don't know.
Don't worry. Like you see now, some of now they encourage me since I would also like to encourage you that we're on the right track. Trust me, we are not going to labor in vain by the special grace of God. We all are on the right track. Peter Obi is a big, big, big threat to these people. Trust me. Remember, I don't know if it was one of these, is it Festus Keyamo, who came on air the other day saying that PDP is not even a threat to them. No, it's not Festus. I don't know. I can't remember the person who said that on channels. So don't worry. We are getting close. On the 25th is around the corner. As long as they stick with their free and fair election.
It was Keyamo.
Okay, Keyamo, certainly. Okay, thank you. You know, as long as a free and fair election, then we are good to go.
Mr. Vote for Peter Obi, can you change it to LP? You have Labour Party in there so that everybody can see it's LP, not Labour
I'll
Party.
change them. Let me put on like that. I'll change them. No wala. All right, thank you.
Najawash, please, I want to quickly wish. I want to wish Madam Irene Finest a quick recovery.
Okay.
I actually is not feeling fine. And may God strengthen you and may God heal you. Because you've been one of our strong pillars here too. So I wish you a very quick, just get well soon. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you. All right, Mahatma, your 1 minute that I promised, Kofi, now let me go without I not fulfill my promise. You have it now. Talk to us.
In fact, now Mr. Alex was supposed to quench now. They beg, make it calm down. No be you again.
Mahatma, please talk to us.
Yeah, so I want to talk about, I couldn't talk when we are talking about the EU thing. And it's very important that we look at that because these guys also, even in Kenya,
we're not the EU again.
During the Kenya election, they also prayed, and to their shock, nothing happened. So these guys have always ways of trying to destabilize Africa, especially when they see things happening. They've tried to do it on Paul Kagame. He has been giving them water. And Nigeria now, they are saying, oh, there is somebody who is going to give them light in the person of Peter Obi, and they are coming up with all this to create panic. So I think it's something that we have to reject. I know if we tweet, somebody mentioned we have to make use of our hashtags. And then, if they are saying that there will be war or all of that, are they telling us what we don't know, or they are planning something at the back and they need to tell us? Because we don't see anything.
They didn't use the word war. They use violence.
Okay.
Violence, sorry. I think they are synonymous, So, because what do you call it? So these guys,
I believe they are trying to warn the PDP and the other evil party. That's my belief.
Yeah, so let him round up. We need to close now. Please round up in 20 seconds, please.
Yeah. So if you look at these guys, it just within 2022, We had 7 coups in Francophone countries. I think 4 were successful, 3 were not successful. It's the same EU, France, all those instigated. So these guys will want to destabilize Africa. They want to destabilize Nigeria. And Nigeria is important to the whole world. Nigeria is important for development and liberation of Africa. So we should not take that also for granted. We should tweet against them and then end that nonsense.
Thank you, my brother Mahatma. Thanks for your time and your patience with us all the way from Abuja. Thank you so much. Yes, Victor for B, I will give you 1 minute as well. I know say Dr. we cry for this 1 minute since make I
sorry, Nigeria, half a 1 million match.
I want to borrow you. Huh?
Half a 1 million match.
Everybody.
I want you to listen.
Okay, on that, you know, there's some plans going on, so I'll pass it on tomorrow. Go ahead with your 1 minute quickly.
Thank you, Mr. Naja Wash. I know say the therapists, they don't work on you very well. You are okay now, I guess. When I started speaking, you thought I was tired. I say, wait till this man they talk. He go hard there. He go hard there. Now Lagos, now look, I don't want to talk about it. I did for the heart of Lagos, Korodu area, stroke, and now there the heart, that Korodu road there, now there the thing they happen. So forget all this level. That place is already obirized already. So I don't fear because 5 million people. Let me see how you go take collect 4 million stuff there. Let me see how Jagaban will be. Other than Jagaban, they collect that vote. So everybody should keep calm. Mr. Somoye, you make people panic. You are supposed to give strength to people. Don't panic yourself. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. We are going, as long as our mind, God knows our heart. The Bible says, where lies your treasure, lies your heart. Our heart is live somewhere, and God knows it. We are going to fulfill it by going there. Every Nigeria going there to vote Labour Party that will be for president. No shaking. I stand Gidigban.
Thank you very much, everybody. We need to close right now.
Election fever is allowed, but don't let it high you too much.
Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you all. I want to say thank you so much for every one of you that have joined us today. Another 6 hours with us to block for this evening. If you remember, we've been on air since morning. If you know, it's not very easy for us here. But I want to appreciate every one of you and thank you for your continuous encouragement. Please stay mute, please. You know, and thank you for your encouragement on this platform. It's not easy for us now they push us. They do it what they do here. Some of you ask, how do you do this? How do you do this? But forgetting that you are part of the people that is encouraging us to do here. Do it here. If you notice, some of you started with us since 1 minute since. For the past 6 hours, you are still here on the screen with us. So if they tell me thank you, none of you also deserve thank you. So I appreciate you all. Thank you. Together, togetherness, we go achieve this mission by the special grace of God. On the 25th, we all will come back here to celebrate. You know, I appreciate you all. Please continue to share our broadcast, like our broadcast. For those of you that chatted us today, don't like watch Mr. Pansat, and love of God is my strength. I want to say I'm very, very grateful. God bless every one of you. And for those of you that have called in, thanks for calling in, for taking your time to call in. Thank you for your nice words, encouraging words. Thank you. God bless you all. And all my wonderful panelists, I really do appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And for those of you who could not get in, you know, now let 10 spot now we get for here. It's not a deliberate act. Say we they select people they pick. No, it's all about first confess serve. That's what they accept people in. We're not the first for people here. If you know, so you be our enemy, for example, and I see you for backstage, I go accept you. Because I believe say once I don't accept you consecrate, we don't become family. That's one thing about me. So no see for backstage. I say no, make it there. We don't do that. Except you are coming to disrupt our movement. Except you know, only that one. And if you know, say you be all those people where they come here with the name, say they'll first say, Jawas, you are doing well, they'll call switch. They'll call the switch once more. The switch call they give us statistic and all that. No, we don't want that. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. And Mother Irene, once again, I want to say that God will continue to protect you, protect every one of us. You know, please, my people who are not hear from, they can ask of ask of them. It's not only on this platform. In general, if you know you have anybody that you know you used to hear from and you're not hearing from them anymore, it doesn't take anything away from you by saying hello or call. It's very, very important. You know, I understand many of us can be busy sometimes. We don't have the time to check on each other's, but listen, many of us are facing different kind of things. Some people are facing depression. Some people just want somebody that will call them to tell them something nice, you know, that will brighten their day, you know, and also be careful with the kind of words you use against other people because, like I said before, you are not sure what they're passing through. For you to tell people, for example, you just speak ills, you know, against them it might just kill them. So we need to be careful. Like I said before, what you know, say if they tell you, it will pay you, not tell another person. Is not encouraging, you know, because like I said, nobody know what anybody they pass through. So I'm happy that my sister, she's fully back, you know, and I thank every one of you. Now here we will join the core team. Please help us to share. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much, Mommy, for all you are doing for every one of us here. You are the mother of all, you know. Thank you so much. So for those of you that are still on the screen with us, I want to say thank you, Victor. Thanks for joining us. Thank you very much, Mahatma. Thank you. Prince Collins, thank you, Mr. Panzer, thank you, Midwest people. I miss you, sir. It's good to have you back. Tunaja, thank you so much. Thank you. Some people want to call my name, they say Tunaja. And the verse for that, you know, how they call me Tunaja. Fact, Tunaja. Take one demo, nobody call me to Niger. What does they say to Niger? Before they can say, oh, okay, Mr.
Just talk out now, Mr. Niger Watch. Now me they always now they make that mistake.
Not
you
even
indirectly they throw shots my way.
No, not even you, Seth. You don't even remember. I don't even remember your own self.
Amoye's corner is guilty of that. She's guilty as charged.
I don't even remember her own self. You know, people like just 3 days ago, yes, somebody called me to Niger, say, to Niger. So to Niger, that your name, You know, say that 2 names you get to.
To Niger remain forefathers. Now if it's you, just change them to forefather.
For that side, they call her to Niger for this side. To Niger get me, it be like a man who get many wives. Now so to Niger take the place. So
if he's getting to 50 wives.
He will go rent house for one wife for east. He will go rent another one for south. Rent for. So if you reach that side, you will get another mask. If you reach this side, you will get another mask. You know?
Are you calling to Are you calling him this man Mikano now? Atiku?
No.
There's a unifier.
Tunaja is too better than that name. No.
Tunaja make a advice you men where they do that, they're not the last again. No. Be careful.
Which one?
One wife or
no. Let Tunaja start another argument. Tunaja like Kamo.
Part two of this program. If you go there, I'll just
before Tunaja go say in China, in South Korea.
No, your push it now. We'll start another episode.
In Jordan. I beg, we'll close. I beg. Well, not push it. I beg.
Exactly. So they could have your live Momona leave that area. When they go. So thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. All right. Good night. I bet me gonna share me. Oh, you see now the poll.
Mr. Alex, thank
don't
you
forget
for
the poll. Let me quickly bring the poll in. You know, with what I have here, let me quickly bring that in sharply. 1 minute, my people. See, don't forget the poll again. With what I have here, anybody that is going to vote now, unfortunately, your vote is not going to count. We have disqualified your vote. You're not going to count again because the time don't pass. So now for me to just quickly put this one on screen, for us to see, because every day I just want to try and see by the special grace of God if we can showcase a poll every day. Okay, that is it. The total votes today, we have 411 votes. Yes, with Mr. Peter Obi emerge as the next president of Nigeria, 93% say yes, 7% say no. So for the past 1 week, we've been doing this. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we've been on that 93, 94. Right? So that's all we see. That is the poll for today. Tomorrow, we'll put the same thing back again. Thank you very much, my people. Every one of you that voted. Now, God bless you now. You know, we are waiting when this one will change now. I beg, when I know so now they go another platform, you know, make una help us advise who get that platform for that side, you know, make it put this kind of poll for their platform. Oh, see how it go be for that side. Whether they go, you hope their own people or their own followers go disgrace them for their own platform. And I mean, not gonna be like say we did buyer. So if you know, say you go to another platform, just start tell the person, say, I beg, can you just put it there who will win this election on your poll? More say how it go be. And at the end of the day, may they bring them out before we round up. Now God bless you now, my people. Now, yeah. Now we go draw the curtain. Good night. And I beg, before now they come on, make una carry the link, follow body. You're gonna carry the link, follow, gonna share them, make una like them. Bye.
You are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life. Master Jesus, you are the pillar that holds my life. Lily of the body, you are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life. Lion of the night, you are the pillar. Chicanica, you are the pillar. Daddy, you are the pillar that holds my life. Lion of Judea, you are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar that holds my life. Hey, yeah. Master Jesus, you are the pillar that holds my life. You are the pillar. You are the pillar that holds my life. I said, Jesus, unibu kalabati sinduwe. Nibu kalabati sinduwe. Ojo biende, nibu kalabao. Nibu kalabao. Nibu kalabati sinduwe. Ojo biobi ko nibu kalaba. Chikani nibu kalabao.
Láti sọ̀rọ̀, I no dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, kò jẹ́ bizabiza. Ká máa bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan akànbí. I no dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, I go show you love. Ká máa bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan. But I no dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, I go show you love. Ká má bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan. I no dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, I go show you love. Ká má bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan. I no dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun nàbí o, ẹ fẹ́ jókù. Alákọ̀bí Ṣẹ́gun nàbí. Alákọ̀bí Sábà mẹ́la. Anybody? Any bo. Anybody. Mo ló ń fọlú, ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti kíníṣí. Délé mo ló ń fọlú, ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé ó dé.